us, David. And we desperately need your help to tornadoes, Shady 180, the Chopper, Augie. Playing with myself. I mean, we could save him first. And the fallen Fett are in need of your help. Return to Earth on Thursday night to catch their non-tolls presented by the tornadoes. 8:15 p.m. PST. Bumblebee, gather the troops and roll well.
Whip. Hey guys, hello and what's up, and welcome to another episode of the Fallen Fett Chronicles. We are on episode 173. We are calling this one We Are the Ones. We have a packed house, so we are going to get straight into it. I'm going to bring everybody on stage one at a time instead of going through it. It's been a very busy week, long week. I've missed some shows. I've had to work. We got a lot going on. First off, happy birthday going out to Darth Moocher. It was his birthday just yesterday. I hope you had a great day. May the force be with you, and hope you got some cool stuff for your birthday, man. Happy birthday again, going out there to Darth Moocher Marco. Also, very big congratulations going out to Riley, who her graduation ceremony is tomorrow. She is done with school. We'll be attending that. We've had a lot of stuff going on. They're busy at it, cleaning the house for guests and family and everything of the sort. That will be going on tomorrow. So congratulations going out to Riley. It is graduation week, so your weather, I'm sure, is all over the place as graduation is. Let's see. First, we're going to check in with the number one co-host with the mostest is, I don't know, that didn't rhyme at all. I'm pretty lost right now, but we're good. Marcus, how are you?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm gonna keep lying to you every single week. You ask me how am I doing.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, we can, either lie or spend the 2 hours and 45 minutes. But you're good. You're here, so that is a good thing. That people want to see you. No, you are now echoing from whatever you did last time.
Seriously?
Let me see. Hello. No, never mind. It's gone. I did hear it at first. We'll roll with it and we'll see what's going on. Okay. Did you watch anything good?
I'm happy you asked this time. I watched the first 45 minutes of Fast and Furious before the stream.
No, for reals?
I did, because I didn't want anyone yelling at me. So
so you said, let me put in 45 minutes. That's fine. I'm going to do 45 minutes at a time. You're basically making it your own TV show.
Yeah.
You'll cut it into episodes, right?
Yeah.
You're like Fast and the Furious 117 episode. Wild.
Dude, I seriously, I really do have the attention span of a goldfish. I can't pay attention.
I'm happy
sometimes.
for you, though. Within the 45 minutes, then, because I don't know it time wise, where did you stop and end?
It's the scene where they're all at Dom's house, and that one guy, I don't know his name, but Dom's sister, she asked him about the place, like the restaurant that they like going to, and then immediately after, she tells Paul
Brian.
Walker's character, like, let's go there instead.
Ah.
Yeah, that's all I remember. Oh, actually, no, Hector and his crew went to the mechanic store, and then they were getting parts. That's where I ended off at.
I love it. Okay, that's good enough. That's a good TV end scene for you. Then you have to see what happens next. All right,
Dude,
good job, Marcus.
Ja Rule is in it.
Yes, yeah. There's all throughout the franchise. There's tons of cameos, and then some come back and some stay.
Yeah.
Because even better than Ja Rule is when you get introduced to Ludacris.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, I love Luda. I think he's a good actor too, and you know what he started with. He's a great lyricist, but I love his character in the franchise. So I hope you do too. So, Ja Rule, you don't have to worry too much about. He's just there.
Okay.
Yeah. But Hector is very important. Yeah. We also have Chamba's here tonight. What's up, Chamba? How are you? Just coming off of Chat Migos Assemble. How was that?
Yep. Good. It was a fun one. Check it out if you haven't.
I saw Junior was there.
Mhm.
Vago was back. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like a full house. We had Machi there as well.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Machu is supposed to be joining us after a bit as well,
A
too.
little later, said, yep.
Yeah. So we will see him here. But then also, thank you for joining us. Also,
cool,
tonight, we do have Hound. What's up, brother?
Yo, what up? I'm here.
How's it going? Good. How are you?
Chilling.
How are you? Good.
Yeah, I'm good. Movies. I watched Backrooms last week. Definitely recommend. Obsession. Recommend. Mando. I'm sorry.
See that? You don't even have to ask Hound, by the way. He'll just tell you what he did.
Yeah.
Love it.
I
Love
love
it.
it, though. I was waiting for it. Yeah. Hound knows the let's go. All right.
That's a drill.
And then Hound was about to introduce Grumps. So what's up, Grumps?
What's going on?
How's it going?
It's all
Showing the
right. No
love to the-
snacks in the green room, Ernie. We got to take care of that.
I'm so
Tom
sorry.
got snacks, but
I
I don't
have
get
snacks
snacks.
too. Yeah.
Ask Grumps what he watched.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
we
know what kind of
definitely-
show you're running here, but
Bro, we definitely be snacking here. We have the parental
It's bring your own
advisory
snacks,
on.
dude. It's bring your own
okay.
snacks.
All right.
Yeah.
So I can't.
I'm always snacking and drinking. I
Got
have
some, mini
Jaritos.
mantecadas here.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
Jarito sour gummies.
Oh, I
Delicious.
haven't had those. Okay.
So good. What do you got?
I got these mini mantecadas.
Okay, nice.
Mm.
And then I opened up the fridge and I grabbed me a Smirnoff Ice Blue Raspberry
Okay.
because
Fancy.
I am off call. We've had a crazy time at work. It always is.
That actually sounds good.
It actually tastes pretty good. You know, this is a crazy time of weather changing, and then graduation starts and family stuff. Summer is
Yeah.
hitting around here. So then all of a
Congratulations,
sudden,
Riley.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
congrats.
that's awesome.
Theo
Finally,
Grumps sends love.
good job. We will let her know. She will be watching as
please
she's
do.
cleaning right now to get
Okay.
some of the family here.
Grumps,
how that
you know when
goes.
you were doing that circle, by the way, it was kind of blocking your face. That's pretty cool. Look at that.
I was trying to do a heart.
It's
Sorry.
yeah.
I know, but
There's a
it was
love from there.
masking. It was masking your face, and it made an O. Yeah.
So yes, you
Cool.
can snack here, you can drink here. The parental advisory is on.
Are we invited tomorrow for the celebration? Or
Okay, so this is a total Riley
if we
move.
show up, are we going to be let in the door or are we going to be turned
Oh,
away?
you can't come to the thing because now everything's ticketed,
Yeah,
and they
good.
give you a limited amount of tickets. Then you have to go on a
Wow.
waiting list just to get extra. That is so
to
wild.
get in your house?
No, to get to the ceremony.
Oh,
Then after
the-
we're not coming back to the house. This is the meeting beforehand. Anybody can come to the house. The after I said, okay, Rye, fam has to come. Where do you want to go eat? She immediately said Taco Bell. And I
Nice.
said,
Nah.
I know. And I'm like, no, like everybody's gonna be here. So like Applebee's or Red Robin or a sit down like that. You can sit at Taco Bell. I want to go to Taco Bell. All right, Taco Bell it is then. Woo!
You know what? I love that because it's like sometimes whenever people want to suggest something else, and it's like, whose day is it?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
my choice. Like, if you don't have to go, I know what
Yes.
I want to eat.
Exactly. And
Yeah.
because of that staple, I did. I left it alone.
I love
and
it.
I said,
I love that.
"You
Yeah,
got it?
that's great.
I'll let everybody know
Yeah.
the tickets that couldn't come to the ceremony. Meet us down the street at Taco Bell.
Exactly. And it's
And
easy
we'll
for you too in the end,
Go
right?
from there. Yeah. Because that's how I DJ'd when I did a wedding. I sat down the bride and groom and I wanted to meet with them first. And I said, ultimately, I'm sorry, I don't like wedding coordinators or your mom or whoever it may be. It's your guys' day. Let's sit now.
What do you want? Yeah. What do you
want to hear when you walk in the room if you were sitting there waiting? What type of music do you want? And we go through that list so that no matter what, I want to see that bride look at me twice and smile. Like, you're doing it. I'm in the mode. I feel it. Then I know my job is good and like that. When everybody comes up and says, hey, the bride said you could play this. Okay, sure, you got it. Never play it because I have their list in front of me.
No, I know what they want to play. They told me.
Exactly. So we go from there.
Yeah.
All right. Also joining us, like I said, it is a full house. For the first time on the show here, let's welcome Joey. What's up, Joe?
What's up?
How's it going?
What's up, guys?
How are you?
Sunburned, beat up.
It's
Went to Disneyland yesterday,
how was it?
and I hate it, dude. I hate Disneyland. I hate it with a passion.
I got Grump saying that, oh no, on The Mandalorian. You're like, I hate Disney. I'm like, oh, what is going on today?
No, I
Do they
mean,
not know
I
your
went.
show,
Yeah.
I mean, I went there for the, for obviously for Galaxy's Edge
Yeah.
but man, there was just too many people there. Too many.
There's a lot of people, bro.
Like,
You're
I mean,
going right at the
I went
beginning
there
of summer.
before. I've went there before when it's packed, but this was ridiculous, dude.
It's getting there. We are now the vacation spot, Yeah.
Yeah, I spent 90% of the time being my wife's bodyguard, trying to just being able to get her to move around on her little scooter and stuff, and it's like impossible. When it's that packed, it's impossible. But I did score on a Darth Vader Legos, the big Darth Vader figurine with the Lego.
Oh,
So
really?
I was able to get that.
Nice. Yes, I know you do partake in the Legos. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So
as far as watching stuff, basically just what happened this weekend with wrestling.
you got it. That's what we're gonna get into.
Didn't get to watch Monday Night Raw because I was at Disneyland, but other than that, yeah, that's all I watched.
All right. Got it. And also, we're gonna try. Hopefully, the stream works, and he is back. We are gonna try to have a shelf presence here as well. We'll be bringing him on right now. Let's see if he made it. Shelf, are you there?
Hey, what's up,
There
guys?
we go. Awesome. Cool.
Yeah, it's working, man.
All right.
Lovely.
And like we said, we'll have other people pop in. Shelf, thank you for being here. So what we got going on today, guys, is we had a lot going on in the wrestling world. We all have a big wrestling chat that we're a part of. This group does like wrestling. I know there's people in the chat who do as well too, some of the federation. So I want us to bring this together because one, we might have had the match of the year happen. And then just like what's going on right now was, there's a lot to talk about where it could go and like that. We all have different opinions. We've all been fans since we are there. You guys can ask us anything you want as well, too. Always join us. It will be great conversation. Marcus is always here to learn as well, too, and he does a good job at it. But, yeah, that's what we got going on today. Other people will be stopping by and joining us as well. Like we said, Matt's going to be late. But, yeah, I mean, I figure we're just going to kick off with we all know what we watch. We can get into more conversation that goes on. The biggest thing, I had work, but I was able to come home and then join in and watch the Lucha Libre that happened, the AAA that went down Saturday before Sunday's clash in Italy. And I got to admit, man, it is taking off like crazy. Lucha has always been there and been very popular. And to have this go on this weekend and this match that happened is so awesome. Let's welcome MOOCHE'S here.
Hey,
what's up?
With the lovely hair. What's up, Matt? How are you?
Thank you.
Yes. Good. So there was a storyline containing a person named Chad Gable And there's been a lot in WWE that's going on where I feel some of us agree lots of people aren't being utilized in the way that they should. Chad Gable had the likes of Kurt Angle going on and to be the next, not basically take on his persona, but he could have followed on. Kurt Angle was very, very popular as I was growing up and watching it. And he had the wits, the know-how and everything in order to do this and surpass him and go. And they didn't go for that. He was kind of here and there. Like his gimmick stayed the same. They used like around 6 different gimmicks for it. Then all of a sudden they use the which one?
Shorty G.
Yeah, there was that too. They then put him in a lucha libre mask and he wants to learn the ways of the lucha and fight, but nobody knew that it was Chad Gable. But we did. It was that type of gimmick, right? We all knew that it was him. Then he gets injured, and we use somebody else who wasn't being used either, and that's Kaiser. What's his name?
Ludwig.
Yeah.
Yes, Ludwig Kaiser. And he was friends and with the one that I hate the most of Gunther. Do not like Gunther.
Why?
It's fine. I don't like his style, bro. I just don't. He doesn't do it for me. I don't. It's Gunther, and Gunther should go back to Walter, and we have that. But that's just my own opinion. I know some of you guys really, really like him and what he does. I don't like Gunther. So he had this team, and actually him and Kaiser were really they've grown up together and in this industry. I mean, it's almost like a Hardy Boy story. Edge and Christian. I mean, they've been in it since the beginning. So it was very nice that, because honestly, he took off in his own right and got a championship and then became this the legend killer and everything. And Kaiser's just been here. Well, when Chad got hurt, they gave it to Kaiser, and now he was taking on the persona of Grande Americano, which is the lucha that they called him. And then all of a sudden, Chad comes back and he's okay. And now we have the whole Spider-Man meme of them pointing at each other. And we have two who is who.
You're also forgetting that they sent him to AAA. And, that the second, Kaiser.
Yes, yes, they did.
Basically became a hero over there.
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to get into. And then we have this whole setup, but then he goes to AAA, like we're saying, which WWE acquired, which is the Mexican Lucha Libre way of doing wrestling. And we all now have these new superstars. A lot of people are introduced to it for the first time. But not only that, but it ends up being that behind the scenes, Kaiser's lady in real life is the announcer, one of the announcers there for the Lucha Libre. And this guy then takes on the persona like Matt's saying, and instead of where I thought people would be upset, no, they ate him up. He learned Spanish really good.
The thing is, he didn't just learn Spanish. He learned like how do you say it? Like almost like the way they speak it down there.
Correct.
By the way, he knew Spanish already, but he learned.
Yeah, he already knew Spanish.
He learned how to speak Mexican, basically.
But he was
like me and Joe
no
were saying,
mames, way, the slang. He knew how to get that down.
Because there's always this type of Spanish culture. Everybody's different. Families are different. You have different families that will pronounce something a whole different way than what you're meaning, just like Chamba's saying. So where he was, just like Joey was saying, he took on the persona and learned their lingo, their slang, what means what, hand gestures. He was there. And that's what I love is it was great. And then like Matt's saying, all of a sudden, man, they embraced him to the point of a couple weeks ago, this man was crying because he didn't know what was going to happen. You may have seen it in news articles. He was involved in a tiff. It came down that him and his lady were in an elevator with somebody and he hit this dude. After a couple days, it came out that the guy had said that she was going to call ICE on the lady and blah, blah, blah. And that's why he hit her. So now this blows up even more. Is like, wow, he's fighting for her honor. Very Mexican thing, Aztec warrior holding the lady. And now they're doing parades for him. They're serenading him. It was just huge.
The
And
parade
we
was
had-
going to happen anyway. By the way, that was already scheduled.
Yeah. Yeah. And then now we have this epic match that's going to take place of mask versus mask, meaning one of them has to take it off. And that's what went down this weekend with other events as well, too.
Can we like rewind a second? Like, correct me
I
if
was
I'm
summing it
wrong.
up for who doesn't know.
Yeah.
There's
No,
the sum up. But yes, go ahead.
So just anybody correct me if I'm wrong. So Chad got injured, and at first there wasn't a definitive Grande Americano, right? There was
Correct.
Pete Dunne filled in, and there was other fill-ins, wasn't there?
Yeah. There was fill-ins.
I think it was
Yeah, there was like 3.
Yeah, and then I think they caught that they had lightning. You know, they had something, so they went with
So
Ludwig.
it was Chad initially. Chad was the first.
Chad.
Yeah, Chad is the
And-
original one. Correct.
Right. And then Pete Dunne came and did the second run in. Ludwig did the third run in.
Okay.
And then they went back to Chad and Ludwig. And I think that's how Dunn got involved in producing this whole thing. And like I had posted earlier in our chat, I was super surprised. I mean, guy's super talented wrestler, but Pete Dunne was the one who produced that match. And while we were watching it, I think me and Chamba were going back and forth, and I had mentioned, I was like, who produced this? And I think Grumps, you actually threw in there, you thought it was Undertaker. And I
thought it was Taker.
I don't think Undertaker produces, right? Like I think
I think he's just the writer, right?
Yeah, like
one of the writers or one of the bookers,
primary
right?
booker.
Like, yeah, primary booker, in showrunner. But I think like we've seen a lot more of, I'll call them the forgottens, doing a lot of the producing backstage, and that's how they're continuing to be relevant, right? Like I think Pete going down there with the Undertaker, and obviously I think one of the biggest parts that we're missing is that WWE bought AAA and they invested in AAA, and now there's a certain amount of gentrification going on, if you ask me, to a certain extent. And again, I think there's benefits from both sides, right? Like you're picking up AAA, not that they needed to. AAA was one of the largest wrestling out there promotions. So again, I think there's a lot of that, but you see some of the talent that's working in WWE currently who are now talking about going down there and working, like Lyra Valkyrie had mentioned in one of her posts that she wants to go and learn lucha now, right? So she wants to go down there and work, a year or so down and work lucha. Well, obviously you're not getting a lot of screen time and you need some, thing. This is an avenue for WWE to push a lot of their talent down there, increase obviously revenue, because those fans are dying to see American talent too. So I think it's interesting. I think it's very good. But I think that the fact that you got Ludwig, who is German, being a Mexican champion and being loved, it says it all, right? Like there was, I think they posted a graffiti artist had posted a thing that they put up there, and it says Mexican, you're Mexican, it doesn't matter where you're from, right? Like you lucha's lucha. So I think that's what wrestling comes down to. It doesn't matter. Like it's universal. It's one of the sports like soccer that's done everywhere and everybody embraces it. And I think, well, not everybody, but all us nerds. And I think that's one of those things that makes it cool and interesting too. And I think for AAA to be one of the have one of the best matches of the year so far is a statement in itself. So I'm interested in seeing what AEW does with their Mexican one, because they just announced their Mexican show. So CMW or CM, what is it?
CMLL.
Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, that one. A lot of good talent in that one too. So yeah,
I mean, it was so big that they actually repeated the show after Raw on Netflix.
They don't do that.
Yeah,
That's
which
how I saw
correct.
it,
That is unheard
You
of.
can still technically just watch it on YouTube if you want.
Correct.
But you could watch the uncut version, I suppose, too.
Yeah.
Yes, the ungraded, the grayscale.
By the way, though, that made it cinematic. I will say
The
it
grayscale,
really gave
yes.
it some
After
class to
watching
it.
Spider Noir, I thought it was very. It worked well. I was okay.
Yeah, I was like, this is class, and I get it. Like, it was very red.
Yeah,
there was a lot of red.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It really was, but it was still great. Chama, what was your take on it?
I loved it. I've been watching. Because the fact that having access to it being on YouTube, I've been watching it weekly because one, it's like an hour show. There is no fat. That's kind of why I like watching that over most other promotions, is because they don't really waste time. It's entertaining. The fact that you can maintain a story throughout and still have growth in a story, like you can invest in a character for a 1 hour show, is crazy, because like you'll probably have more wrestling in a 1 hour show than a 2 hour show of any of the other, of either WWE,
Correct.
even AEW. You know what I mean? Like I love the fact that they will give you time to wrestle. They're not concerned about ad breaks. They don't have to do a match in 7 minutes where the entrance is 4 of those minutes. It's, to me, I was like, I know this is, for a lot of people, this might be one of the only examples that they're seeing of Mexican wrestling so far, but it's, as far as just wrestling in general, this is what you want out of wrestling. This is the best that wrestling can be, as far as just, because, people want either in-ring, they don't really want stuff story-wise. This has all of it. This has story, this has character, this has, because it wasn't just the 2 people involved inside the ring, it was so many people involved, so you have the drama, it felt like you were watching a show, but you were also getting that wrestling in the ring itself, because the wrestling in the ring, phenomenal, the whole psychology behind it. Like, if a move got you, the injury was still there. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, I got knocked in the head, all of a sudden it's gone. Come on, dude. Like, he got his leg got injured. He continued it for the entire match.
Yes, he did.
That's something that we haven't seen in years, really. Like, it's not very often that you see that. And that's why I thought, I'm like, this, it shows that, oh, it can still be done. It's just why it's not done, I don't know. And you can't say, oh, the audience have grown. No, clearly not, because if they grew out of that, why is this beloved then? It's almost like
the crowd was great at the Mexican show.
Dude, the crowd, like, they were invested, and like completely invested. And I feel like we don't get a lot of that, maybe because what can we invest in other shows, I suppose. Like, it was weird because while this was on Saturday and then Sunday was the one in Italy, right?
Clash
in Italy.
Yeah,
that one felt really shit in comparison.
100%.
Like, I'm like, it was a night and day, and I was like, how are you both technically WWE? One's not even the main one, and that one destroyed the main. Like, okay, like we're probably gonna get into the Clash in Italy eventually.
No, you can. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't give a shit about any storyline right now. No investment. I mean, because you've got the injuries, which suck. You can't do much about that. But then it's like, you got no backup plans at all. Like, you can't just randomly throw something in there and, make it work. It's going to be really difficult. And they don't let stories breathe. Or like the fact that, all right, we got the bloodline back. Didn't we do this before?
We're on year 7 of Bloodline.
I'm fucking tired of this shit, dude.
Like, it's inning, baby.
I don't mind like touching upon it again, but put it this way, like the main event of the Noche de los Grandes, that wasn't even for a belt, and that shit felt way more important than anything. There's no title involvement, but
there was no belt.
Also, like, it shows that mask versus mask, how important that is. Do you know what I mean?
But a mask is just as important as a belt.
100%. But then, all right, but I think you can still, like in WWE or whatever show, even AEW and whatnot, you could still have an important match without a title, is what I mean. Like, they don't even let a story breathe to the point where it can get to that. The whole bloodline thing, you don't need a title for that, because weren't they fighting for the Ulufala at one point too?
Yeah, where there was no title.
Yeah, but then now it's a title. I'm like, I feel like I've seen this before already. And like
100%.
if we're gonna repeat it, how are you gonna change it? Oh, you're not cool. Why should I give a fuck? Why should I care at this point? Oh,
Right.
he's he's the chief. All right, awesome. Someone's gonna fuck him up eventually, right? Who? Another Samoan guy? Cool. If not, who else?
A new little brother or little cousin. That's what
Another
I'm
And there's got a
cousin.
couple of them too, that's outside of the WWE, which is like, oh, are they preparing for them? Awesome.
Yeah.
But then how long can this extend? I think
Right,
there was a reason
right.
where it's like right now the bloodline story is lasting longer than all of NWO.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Right.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy.
And
I think there's
Chama's
more
point,
members,
we're getting
too.
ready to go back into another bloodline civil war. Like,
That's what I'm
why?
saying.
Like,
Exactly.
And
we've
I
seen
hope we don't.
Solo, we've seen it. Oh,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's there.
No,
They're
I
great,
know,
don't get me
but
wrong.
I mean,
They're great,
Right.
but I feel like if the focus is always on them, it's like there's so many guys that we don't even see. Like, oh, why do you think we haven't seen like wrestlers like Chad Gable? Because there's a lot of Chad Gable level wrestlers in WWE. But they're not going to get a chance to even be middle or top class because they're not the bloodline, man.
It sucks.
Yeah.
They're not the
Yeah.
bloodline, and it's like
it's kind of funny the comments that LA Knight is making on that.
all these points are like, yeah, of course.
that's pretty crazy
course.
for LA Knight to come out and they're still showing it up there. He says, "Oh well, if I'm not part of the family or an honorary use, then I ain't getting
Yeah.
in, right?"
And
You have to buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Dude, for real. But yeah, like going back to the Noche Del Grande, I'm like, they kind of like, I enjoyed that more than WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I mean,
WrestleMania had some great matches.
yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I thought the
nothing
whole
to that
show-
caliber. Yeah,
That's what
nothing to
I
that
mean.
caliber. Yeah.
Like storyline wise,
Yeah.
this is the storyline of this year, without
Yeah.
a doubt.
Yeah.
Nothing's
I
touching
feel that too.
storyline
I
wise.
do too.
The build up
Doesn't this remind you guys of the days back with NXT Black and Gold when it was Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and all them?
Mhm.
When they had the
100%.
takeovers, the takeovers
Dude.
were always better than the
It
main
was
roster
embarrassing
events.
because to me the takeovers were the greatest pay-per-views of that era.
Mhm.
Like
Up
you guys,
into this recent year, like just this new batch of coming in of the new NXT people coming onto the main roster, NXT was a better show to watch for wrestling. I've been watching since Gold, Black
Well,
and
the
Gold
Black
and
and Gold,
everything.
right?
And and again, like NXT's talent, especially the women's division, is so good. Like so good. And that all that talent is just sitting there because they can't. And again, let them develop and let them continue to develop in there. But the storylines and what Shawn Michaels and his crew do down there, and the fact that AJ Styles is more than likely going down there to produce, I cannot wait until we start to see some of that coming out. Because again, that's a completely different style of wrestling than what Triple H pushes on the main show, in which we all know. Clash in Italy had 44% of the show was wrestling. 44% only. When you sat there and you just watched AAA go 90%.
of a 90-minute show, basically.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah. And AEW the week before that was 70% of the show was wrestling. WWE cannot continue to do this. Like people are getting tired and it's boring. Like it's better to watch the highlight show because I can watch it in 30 minutes and then be done with it and not have to watch all the
'Cause
commercials.
you don't get like a 15-minute, entrance.
And then
right?
anything that's helping them as far as all of these YouTubers or anybody on these influencers, they hit them with strikes against their channel and took away their content.
Yeah.
I can't believe
Noticed
that.
that.
Like they're the ones who were, and we're not shitting on them. We're just saying our own opinion. But that's how it
That's
feels
TKO,
like
though.
right now.
I was going to say
It is.
TKO.
No, I know it is
another-
TKO, but it's still the company. It's
Warriors.
still
100%. Right,
these guys are there trying to shoot for you, and you hit them with the letters of, hey, you
With
got
a
to
strike,
stop
yeah.
and take down, and then your promo runs them.
It's
That's
free
the weird part.
advertising.
Of it.
Like
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
are
I
you
know,
killing
that's what
free
I don't get,
advertising?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it boggles the mind. So
That is-
I don't
But
know.
they're
So
they're
crazy.
putting advertising all over the place on the main show.
That's why.
I know,
that's why,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, they rather
of
get
the
the
other
paid
kind, though,
advertising.
not talking about the show. I don't want to order DoorDash because of the cartoon. Now that you showed me that it come on, maybe the first time, but when I've seen it the 27th time, now I don't want Pizza Hut. I don't want DoorDash because it's just
that's a
repetitive thrown in there.
That's a corporate America thing, though, right?
100%,
We're
yeah,
inundated with ads
Yeah.
everywhere, even on the train, you know, and here in New York City. So,
who was it who said when we were watching AAA, there was no ad on the table? Oh my
That was
god,
me.
There was
Where's the Slim
Jim?
I mean, we're one step away from Minority Report, where we're going to have commercials flashing up on our eyes, and every time we pass, right? So, again, we're
tailored to you as you're walking by.
I don't honestly. I don't mind like ads on like on the table, like they say, because it's not interfering with the show itself. But when they have to shorten a match because they have to run like a 5-minute ad, and the match itself was 3 minutes, it's like what are we doing here?
But
I don't also, like. I don't like when they cut away either.
Also, there's a counterpoint to that. If you think of all the memorable wrestling matches and moments, do you really want to think of a moment and then all of a sudden there's a Slim Jim logo in the corner of
Hell yeah, baby.
So yeah. The other thing is too, if you've listened to a lot of the wrestlers lately, they don't like the ads on the ring apron because it's slippery.
That one's the worst.
And it causes them to have a lot of the injuries and everything that's happened recently is because when the sweat hits, it gets on that stuff. It's slick. So
you sprain your ankle.
The irony there, it was Logan Paul who said it.
Logan
and he was
Paul,
the first one to have Prime on the
He's like, and I did this. This was my fault.
Right? He took accountability, but it's like it's too late now. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you gonna do?
100%.
Joey, how'd you feel about the match and where it's all is right now?
Chad Gable, he's always been to me like one of the greats as far as technical wrestling. But he's a worker, dude. When he sells a move, he sells it, dude. And he's one of those guys that he can make somebody look so good. And he made Kaiser look so good in that match, dude. I mean, Kaiser's already a really good wrestler, but they both made each other so much better.
They elevated each other without a doubt.
Yes.
Yeah.
They really did. Yeah.
And I'll be perfectly honest, I didn't catch on to the story till about maybe 2 weeks ago when I was flipping through YouTube and I saw part of it and I saw the way Kaiser was speaking Spanish. I was like, what the heck? Yeah. This guy's like throwing out no mama's way and I was like, that's Kaiser? I was like, what the heck? And then when I saw the comic book promo of it where they were doing the comic book and it looked like a Marvel / comic book promo of it, I was like, damn, this is bad. Yeah. So when I finally got to the event, so when I got to the event, I was like, wow, this is great, man. The whole event was from start to finish was top A wrestling, dude. The luchadors are so great over there, dude. My only worry is, how do you guys honestly feel if that match was in front of a U.S. audience in the U.S.?
It wouldn't work.
No, it wouldn't work.
It wouldn't work.
No.
Well, we're gonna find out if it's gonna work, right? Like they're doing a 2-nighter, right? So their AAA is going to do one night in Vegas, and the other night's going to be in Mexico City.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting thing, and I agree with you guys.
It's a great experiment.
I want to try to go to the Vegas one because I'm hoping that it will be cheaper than any type of WWE, but it's also going to be better wrestling.
It should be.
It'll be cheaper, but not like cheap. But it'll be
still Vegas.
It'll
be Vegas cheap.
Fly a family there. I'm hoping for some type of hookup on this one because we can't get hooked up on any of the other ones. So we'll have to see what happens. But
if you guys. Like if you haven't gone, and again, I know you guys may have seen some of the posts I put up there with pictures from AEW shows. Anytime AEW is in town, I go. We get like super close seats for under $100. Like you can't beat the
Really?
cost.
It's
Like
how
and
it
that,
should be.
yeah, like I mean, you cannot beat the price. Like if you saw the pictures, we were right over the entrance from one of the tunnels that came down. In fact, like the Death Riders were in and out of the tunnel, and we were kitty corner for the ring. And that I think I paid for both my brother and my tickets was $110, $120.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Like unbelievable first bowl right there. Like Hangman underneath me and everything else. The time we went before that, we had people jumping off and the thing right in front of us because we sit the same seats every time we go. I sit those same seats, man. It's great.
We're losing you a little.
Damn.
Okay, I thought I was.
That was really good. No, I was trying to write it out, but you
Yeah.
said.
Okay.
But you
Yeah,
know what
Joe-
though? I've been to a couple of AEW shows, and the crowds, whether they're big or small, are always so live, dude. And it's just there's an
Because they wanna
energy
be
there.
there.
Whether, like I said, yeah. When you go to it, and then especially if you go to a WWE like a house show or something, it's just like
And they're just there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the house show crowds are better than like some of the.
the last one I went to was
rings.
a couple of years ago, and it was just so quiet. I mean, you had a couple of flare ups, people starting chants and stuff, but there's times where it's just you can literally hear a conversation going a couple of rows
No,
down.
that wasn't here.
So I'm
Wow.
like, come on,
New,
man.
New Japan shows, they're great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a different crowd too, right? New Japan
different.
shows are awesome.
Very
Yeah.
different audience.
I think the
Yeah.
pricing also for the WWE events are so high that the diehard fan doesn't want to pay that much, and the people that are normally there in the crowd are probably
More
either
casual.
more casual. Somebody with
Yeah.
money bought them the tickets, or
Yeah.
they want them from something, or they
Yes.
know the guy, and it's just like an event to experience.
It is.
Not
Which is, by the
Well,
way, it
come
is.
on.
It's a fun event, but it's
Mhm.
like, was it really worth whatever I paid? You know.
Yeah.
These
Well, me and my
several
wife were looking for
$100.
tickets for Raw in July, and the cheapest tickets, the nosebleed tickets, are $350
Damn.
for nosebleeds.
Each?
$350 each.
That's rough.
Yeah, I was looking at SmackDown in Tampa just right after WrestleMania, and the cheapest tickets were in there were like 350, 400, and that was
For
mid
SmackDown.
There is
for SmackDown, right?
Wow.
So again, it's like WWE is just not
The pricing
it's
is-
not affordable for families anymore. And
That
and that
sucks.
was the like when my mom, or excuse me, my dad took me to my first show at Joe Louis in '85, and that was on Christmas Day, and that was like one of the most memorable things for me, and that's kind of what got me and my brothers into WWE. And then from there, it was just constantly going to shows, because back in the day, you know, it like you had USA Network, but
Mhm.
in the '80s, it was like few and far between. Like we had to go to my cousin's house for cable in Detroit, so it was like every Saturday, if we were going to my cousin's house, we got to watch wrestling. So it was like one of those things, and then they got their deal, or we watched Saturday morning wrestling in Detroit. But yeah, ECW was also very, very affordable. Like TNA, super affordable. I used to go to Universal Studios to see TNA in Orlando, or we would go to NXT and see it. And NXT was $35 for 3 hours,
Mhm.
because it's
Wow.
not just 2 hours
Yeah.
of a show. It's like you're seeing other wrestling before you're sitting there, and you are interacting with talent. Like you got to talk to everybody back in the day. TNA, AJ Styles used to be there and mingling with the crowd all day, all before the show. I've met Sabu, I've met Rob Van Dam, I've met a bunch of people like in front of the ECW shows, and you just don't have access like that anymore. It's just not. It's not like it's not there. So it's kind of rough, but you know,
I mean,
it's a different world.
I don't want to beat a dead horse, but again, when corporations take things over, it's
Yeah.
just
Well, it's also
Yeah.
not just the corporations, it's also the interactions now. Everybody has a camera on them. So like a genuine interaction might not just be, you and the wrestler that's
It's
there.
not like a personalized.
Yeah.
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 And
Yeah, a lot changed. But I mean, to Shelf's point, like one of the best matches I ever saw in person, the loudest was at Madison Square Garden, Savio Vega versus Goldust.
Sick.
And I'm telling you, like when on TV when they say like the roof is gonna blow off, like
Yep.
that is what it felt like. It was
That's
the last
awesome.
match of the night. From the Puerto
Yep.
Ricans in New York City, and it was just madness.
That was when
And
Goldust had legit heat at the
yes,
time
sir.
because of all the stuff he was
Yes.
pulling.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was
And-
prime
Yeah.
wrestling too.
And it was Savio
just
telling him to do it.
wrestling. Like they were just no great big story or whatever. And I get the bloodline stuff. For me, I get it. Like they got to draw money at this point. That's where they're at, But it was just, man, it was just fucking great.
Yeah.
What you think
If
of
you-
Sunday's match, Grumps?
What? Which one?
The last one, the Gable versus Kaiser.
Man,
I mean Saturday. Sorry.
this is it was great, first of all. And I don't know if you guys saw Cody and Triple H talking. And
No.
Triple H told a story about Arn Anderson, about how Arn overheard guys that were not happy with their position and they weren't, world champion or whatever. And, Arn went up to them like, you guys think I'm the greatest thing since sliced bread. I was never world champion.
Mhm.
Like, I was never in the main event until I worked with Rick.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what, like, Ludwig Kaiser and Chad Gable, a lot of people love them, but they were never going to be world champion. Like,
Mhm.
not happening. They're not drawing money like Cody, Roman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins. It's not happening now. Danhausen. They're not drawing money or selling merch.
I
But
like Dan though.
they found a character and a story that they could ride and make money with, and they turned it into something. So, like, your favorite wrestler may not be the main event now, but an injury, a storyline shift, something can happen, and they turned. Look, they turned that. That wasn't supposed to be main event wrestling, right? It was just a
Dude.
Chad Gable
Right.
side deal.
El Grande
with-
Americano wasn't supposed to be anything but a
Anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And look
Right.
at it. Might be
He's
match
the-
of the year.
the biggest. It's easily that, but it's also he's the biggest star in that promotion.
Yes. Yes. And those
It
guys
has to be
cut
organic. You don't
loose.
know it. Yeah, they did, and that's
They
also the thing.
cut
I think they
loose.
let him. They allowed them to do that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
See, and that's what I was telling
Crowd
Ernie. When I was texting Ernie. I was like, "Do you imagine if they ever have the balls to do that match between Kaiser and Dom for the AAA title?
They're gonna.
I hope so. I'm
Dude,
telling you.
They're
Yeah.
gonna.
that's gonna be mass because Dom's
I-
got heat over there.
Yeah.
I know. And I would love it. I would
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I have a question. So
And
you,
and Ray is the general manager.
Yeah.
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 Oh my God.
The story tells itself. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%, right?
What's up,
Right,
Machi?
If Chad wasn't the first Grande Americano, do you think Ludwig would be as big? Kaiser would be as big as he is now?
No.
You need the first one.
Oh,
No.
oh, hold on. Pete Dunne, like if Pete would have stayed in that role,
Mhm.
so again, like what Grump said before, right? Like there are wrestlers that get all the spotlight, and then there are the wrestlers who make wrestlers, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
And Dunne is one of those guys that make other guys look good. So is Chad Gable. So is Ziggler. So is Al Snow.
Ziggler, yeah.
These are the workhorses that make the stars great.
Mhm.
And again, to an extent, like I gotta kind of applaud Becky Lynch for doing what she's been doing with the younger talent.
Mhm.
Because if it wasn't for Becky carrying a bunch of these matches, these kids would be looking awfully trashy, like just
Asuka.
bad. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
another
Asuka
one.
makes
Like,
everyone look good.
Everybody look good, right?
Everyone.
Yeah. So I think you have a bunch of really good mid talent card people that fit in that role that could have done it. Now, I don't think you would have gotten the magic in the bottle that you got with Chad Gable and Ludwig at all. But again, I think because the match with Pete Dunne, if you watch that second match, it's great. Like, it's fantastic. He's throwing people all over the place and everything. So again, I had nothing against Pete Dunne, and I think he's amazing. So I would have liked to see
Who was the other Americano?
Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate.
Bate.
Yeah, see, those are like if you guys watch NXT UK or you'll understand how good all these guys are.
Yeah.
That's kind of the thing. Like everyone that came from there was like, what do you do with them is the problem, right? Because
especially Pete Dunne. I mean, that guy was phenomenal, dude.
Pete Dunne is phenomenal. But like, him and Tyler Bate were kind of always those two guys around that area. Obviously, Walter was from that period too. Kaiser was in that area too. So it's like it's always tricky because sometimes it's like, oh, I'd love to see them. Like even right now, you got guys in NXT where it's like, oh, can't wait to see them in main roster. But the problem is the main roster, while there's so many, possibilities that you could do with them, they focus on, the same old.
The bigger guys.
The main roster is a death trap for these guys. If they go there, dude, it's a death trap.
Unfortunately.
So that was my question. My question to you guys is, do you think Chad should stay in AAA or do you think he should come back? I'm 100%. He should be big fish in little pond and stay in AAA.
Yeah.
Right? Because when he does come back, he'll come back as a huge baby face. Like he could come back as a huge baby face. The only problem with that is the Creed brothers. Like you got to get rid of the Creeds. Like they're just, oh God, man, please. They're like talk about dead weight.
Split them up, like take away.
I think they're good wrestlers. I mean, the their personality.
WWE needs tag team talent, right?
I was gonna say, I think the problem with WWE is tag team wrestling. They don't know what they're doing.
There you go. We got some jobbers.
What you could do is, if you want him to come back as a strong face, you have the Creed brothers drop Chad. They turn on him.
Yes.
Yes. 100%. That's
they
what
can
happened.
still maintain being heels while he becomes
another one I think should go to AAA is Johnny Gargano. He needs to go to. I mean, they got him just laying down everywhere.
He needs to do something.
Dude, they've got one of the best wrestlers laying on the job, technically. I mean, hey, good for you. You're getting paid for
First,
that, but
first he should come on Toy Migos, and then he should.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got a feeling Johnny is going to be AEW bound in a couple. As soon as his contract's over, 100%. Ciampa is living the life over there, getting amazing matches, getting amazing pushes.
Yep.
He had a title within 2 weeks, and then he's continued to stay in the main. Let wrestlers wrestle.
Speaking of
He's
Ciampa,
working with Chris Jericho now. That's, dude, I don't know.
Speaking of Ciampa, he will have his own exclusive shirt coming out at the beginning of July. Yes, Ciampa.
Oh,
with AEW, friends of the show, sponsors of the show, the Shirt Farm. Thank you. Have an AEW contract now, and his shirt will be first, with others to follow. Only 200 made. More info to come. Stick to my story. Go look up all of their Instagrams. They have showed the shirt, the front and the back. It will be limited to 200. I love the company. Congratulations, Britain. I love all that they do in that. This is a huge thing. There will be more. They're exclusive now to AEW for doing wrestlers like that. They still do all their drops on Friday and everything, but that shirt will be the first one, and it will be dropping in July. So stick to my stories. I'll show it off tonight and this weekend as well.
Question for you guys, or real quick, Ernie, quick question for you. If you were to, like with AEW losing, or Jazzwares kind of losing AEW licensing, who do you want to see pick up AEW figures?
I don't know, man. It sucks because they were fine over there. I like their packaging and what was there. I mean, it'd be weird to see Mattel do that too, or like a Hasbro or something. I feel it needs to go somewhere. I mean, like I said, it sucks that it's leaving. You know, we've had WWE at Mattel for so long, and all the different varieties that they allow you to have, or different, levels, kind of like Transformers and like that.
And the two companies were like The two lines were mixed together.
So
Yeah. Oh, AEW.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was.
Jazzwares and Mattel. Yeah.
It was confusing. Like you didn't know what was what and everything else. You had Supreme, and then you had
where it
like
was going.
confusing. Like what was
yeah.
what.
So I honestly don't know. I mean, maybe if Hasbro were to dip their foot in something else, but then Hasbro has so much already. You know, Mattel. I wouldn't want to see like a company like NECA or somebody doing it. I don't know. Maybe it'd be crazy. There's a lot of shift going on at Boss Fight Studios. What if they picked it up?
They make good wrestling figures. Well, they make decent wrestling figures.
Yeah, so you know, they very well could be. Marcus, why are you trying to get us shut down? You good?
Was that a knife?
You're throwing up your blade at the screen, dog.
No, I was trying to
fight you.
Y'all were talking about
who do you think? Who do you think? Of course. Who do you think?
Like just in terms of, I guess like outreach. I mean, what about like Jack specific? Have they done wrestling figures before?
Yeah, they used to have the WWE license before Mattel.
They're the originals. They're the OGs.
Yeah.
That'd be perfect.
Hasbro
and they're in the big box retailers already in the States anyway.
Okay.
Does anybody else have Real FX, like photo scanning, other than Hasbro and
Mattel?
Because that's my problem with AEW, right? Hey, AEW figures, Jazzware, face sculpts are hit or miss. It's like, did they paint it well, or did we get a little black dot for it?
Is this not peak?
That's not peak.
Hold on.
That's not
like
peak.
So you have one figure out of 50
that doesn't even look like them,
right?
Right. No, I don't like it. It's
right. Like the Osprey figure looks great. Like if you pick that one up, I would have been like, okay.
I just think it's disappointing because I'm not going to be able to buy them for $3 at Ross and get accessories and get chases and everything. You know, what were you saying, Chamba?
Who is Hound holding?
John
Moxley.
Yeah,
I mean, sure, I'll agree with you, but yeah.
Also, fun fact: he has been known as John Moxley in AEW longer than he has been Dean Ambrose in WWE.
Dean Ambrose.
I saw that. I saw that.
Yeah. This was one of the best AEW figures.
Who's that?
Oh yeah,
Aleister Black.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about him? Like he was not really wanted back in AEW.
No, not at all.
I am happy for Zelina though. Did you hear that? Like she's doing better off immediately.
Yeah, that's awesome.
She got fired. Yeah, and the next day she was shooting a movie.
Oh,
yeah, I guess she had like all these on hold and shit, and there was
she
like
couldn't
a commercial.
contractually do because she was
correct.
Yep.
Yeah, and then she was let go, and she was on set the next day. They're saying like her Instagram post. I mean, it's Instagram, of course, right? We all are faker on Instagram than anything else, but still was like she's shooting the commercial, she's shooting a movie, she's all good. She's like, you know, right? Exactly. I am happy for that. That's awesome.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Zelina one of the main female wrestlers that they use for most of the stunts? And she does a lot of like the stunt work for different actresses for like these different wrestling movies. Like she's been in a bunch of them.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The only one I know is she played AJ Lee in Fighting with.
That's what I was talking. Yeah, she played AJ Lee in.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, in the Page story, in the Page movie.
Yeah.
She's
from Queens, New York.
Yeah.
Good for her, man.
I was just curious. Yeah,
work,
I'm pretty sure she's been in a bunch of different things.
Oh. Hound, what did you think of Saturday nights, the whole AAA event and everything, and how it is?
So I mean, I don't really watch AAA. I mean, I probably should, but like, I like to like, get in the voice chat, talk with the Migos and Toy Migos in the Toy Migos Discord. So it's like, I watch AEW, then so I don't want to like spend too much time like with that. I don't know. Anyways, I only watched the main event. The main event was awesome. Definitely one of the matches of the year. It was good. It was perfect with the like the run in with the guy with the like took off his mask. I don't know what his name was, but the guitar spot was great. Pete Dunne is really cooking. As much as I would love him to be in that spot, like in the main event level spot, to be world champion, because I feel like he deserves to be. there. He's one of my favorites, but he knows how to cook when it comes to making a match, and I loved it. Gable needs to stay in AAA because I don't think WWE can, like, Triple H. I just don't have any trust or belief in him anymore to, take this momentum that Gable has, and he should probably beat Penta, but it's probably not going to happen.
That's it. Go for the IC.
Yeah, but like they're just gonna have him on Raw at like in the commercials or like just backstage doing whatever. So,
but Penta is the bridge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Penta is the bridge from WWE to AAA. I think he's a great wrestler, great character.
Everybody loves him.
Everybody loves him.
Even if you
yeah,
lose.
and with Penta losing, then you could put Penta like up in the like upper mid card area while Chad takes over the mid card for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as for like the bloodline stuff, like I would have been okay with the bloodline stuff if they actually had some character development. Because Roman still has not apologized for treating the Usos horribly, and like they created such a good story, which is like the reason that Roman lost the title to Cody is that he lost his family. He didn't have the Usos there or whatever because they all left him because like they saw that he was a toxic personality and not a good person, so they dipped. But now all of a sudden they're like back because of family. It's stupid.
It's not all of a sudden. He's dropping lines in there that
I feel like Roman should be a face now. As
he is a
like,
face.
all that needed as a face.
He is a face, though.
He is a face.
No, he's not a face.
He's an awfully written face, if that's the case.
He's a tweeter.
I want Roman out there every week saying "suffering succotash." All right, that's the Roman I want.
I get it. I get.
Oh my
but
God.
who's gonna draw money for this company? Who's gonna fill a building for this company?
No, like, I'm not saying you like kick
Grumps,
Roman down. Just like
Grumps, you know what the problem with that is? They're not allowing anyone that opportunity to.
yeah,
They screwed that up, to be honest with you.
They
Let's
love
be
screwing
honest.
that up, yeah.
Right, because if this was, and again, I don't have any love for the man when I say this, but the man did do some things right. And what they would have done, if this was old school, they would have handled this like they handled Brock Lesnar, and that Oba Fleming would have crushed Brock Lesnar. And then last night on Raw, or the other day on Raw, he would have crushed Brock Lesnar again. And then in SummerSlam, he would have crushed him again for the third time and would have had a definitive beast. Just like Brock Lesnar did to The Undertaker.
Yes.
And it solidified him as the beast after he F5 everybody on the main roster.
But then
Oba's
Taker
already
put
gone
over
through.
Roman too and made Roman. Like he still had that. He had 20 years of Taker.
See, to me, that was garbage in a way because how many opportunities did they give Roman?
Roman
until
got
they were
so
like,
many.
"See?" That's what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
it sucked because, like, obviously he was going to be the golden goose, right? It's like we're going to rely on this guy, and it's like, well, that failed. It's like, no, let's keep doing it until he makes it. It's like, but then we're going to have to bury so much down. It's like, no, he's our guy. I mean, it got there after a decade, but then they can go, hey, we did
At
it.
what cost?
We
right?
did it. Yes, exactly. Costing everyone else. And it's like, cool. I'm glad we finally got there. Your vision was right.
But that's a good question, Matsu.
let
At
me-
what cost? It
Yeah, like,
gets them the
this guy-
TKO deal.
dude. He's been
4
winning.
years,
At the cost of
bloodline.
freaking Finn, freaking.
So, did you guys see the Stephanie interview? That was crazy.
Oh yeah, she immediately.
Did
shut
you
him
see
down.
that?
Which one?
So I
What
guess,
happened?
Stephanie's show.
Which
She
inter-
had
which
Finn
interview?
on, and
Okay. It was great. It was a great
I
episode.
guess the
Oh, yeah, that was
idea was that Finn was going to go down to AAA and basically kind of run it and show them, our ways and learn, and he knows and da-da-da-da. And she's like, I bet you're excited because he has a Hispanic wife as well, too.
Yeah,
And
his
she's
wife
like,
is Mexican.
I'm sure it's great that you're happy and da-da-da. And he looked at her and like gave the eye, and she's like, what? Like she didn't know. And he straight said, he's like, I turned it down. I'm not done here yet. Da-da-da. And she was like, what the
Oh.
fuck? Like we laid it out for you. Like you could have gone with your wife. She could have been back with her family.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's not done.
He's not.
That's the thing,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, and he said it.
Every time something happened, it's like, oh, he'd get injured, and it's like, but then they'd forget about him. Like, what about the storyline that he was gonna have?
Yeah, but it's not done, and I don't see anything being written with him. So I feel like, was that a missed opportunity, or are they going to bring him back? But it was crazy to see Stephanie's reaction. Like, wait a second, I thought you were going, and he's like, no, I'm not. I'm being selfish, and
he needs another chance for the title. This is garbage.
You think he is going to have it or no?
I hope. I mean, they moved him to SmackDown.
Yeah, I almost wish that like he, again, if he were to go to AEW, he would be in a match with Omega next week, right? Like he would be taking on Takesha, he would be taking Okada, he would be taking on freaking, again, like these guys that are stuck in the WWE are mentally like, I don't understand. I get the money, man, and it must be. Well, obviously, it's darn good, but
it's the money.
Like, if you want to do what you love, I don't know that you do what you love in WWE anymore.
Sure.
Right? Like, if you're a wrestler, do you go to WWE to wrestle, or do you go to be a star, to go onto the, to movies or whatever the other nonsense is? Like, it just doesn't seem like
you go to be an entertainer.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, some
100%.
of those John Cena movies are good. I like it.
Exactly. Entertainer.
I laugh. Yeah, they're good.
The John Cena commercials.
The John Cena commercials. I like them all.
When did Finn win the Universal Championship from
20
years ago?
2017, right?
That was at the beginning of the COVID era, right? Like right in the beginning there, and he got hurt right in the beginning of the Thunderdome. I think it was, right?
I think it was 2017.
Yeah.
And then I was still watching around then.
Yeah, it was a good
and then I fell off at like 2018.
Wow, that far back.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then it was a toy community that brought me back into wrestling around 22, 23, I think.
That makes sense.
And then you
He
started
was the inaugural winner of that championship, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
And then
the very next day.
Yeah.
Ernie, I trained 2015 to 2016
for wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now after watching Saturday's match, do you want to move to Mexico and start in lucha now?
If this was 10 years ago, yeah.
You're gonna wear a mask.
I'll be your manager. Like, imagine me and you down there. Oh, that'd be awesome.
If we could time travel, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So Finn Balor won the title August 21st, 2016 at SummerSlam.
2016. Okay.
There you go.
I could be your manager. Like,
and he was never given a chance again.
Like a Mr. Fuji. And then we could have you wrestle in there. I don't know. Your mask would be pretty dope. I think Marcus would be the kid who was there, the fan that was just so electric. I think that was the whole best part of the show too. Was that kid sitting in front? He did remind me of Marcus. He was like that height and the way his build was. This kid was like, did you see where Chad tried to take the mask from him? And he didn't let go? That was awesome. And then they came back to him. He had the mask on, and then he was trying to get a picture. And he was just, that kid was having the time of the life, and he will never, ever forget that moment. Ever.
Yeah.
That's going to be awesome.
How about Chad's trolling of Ludwig?
How was what?
Man.
His trolling of Ludwig.
Oh, yeah. It was great.
I mean, he had the T-shirt with the girlfriend, and he had a T-shirt with the mugshot. And
I was going to say that, too, is I think my thing that also makes this one of the greatest matches is they closed everything. Yeah. As we said.
You mean stories?
Exactly. Yes. The girlfriend was there. I know I got fired. I have a ticket. I'm here to support Ojito's story. What's her name story? She came out with the guitar. Like, all the stories were hit and closed. This was a definitive, I got your mask. We're done. Let's move on.
Isn't it crazy when it's good writing? It's fantastic.
It was fantastic. That's why I liked it so much. They hit everything with a good match. We got a solid hour of wrestling, bloodied up all over the floor. The music, the crowd. I know, like you said, because this had gone down. No.
Oh, the music was great.
What if it was
Mhm.
somebody else, like Shelf said and Joey had said? No, we got magic. We literally, this whole thing turned into the most magical story ever, and the acceptance of just.
You know what it basically
all of
was? That crowd, wrestling was real to that crowd. It wasn't like, we're watching a scripted thing. No, professional wrestling, Lucha Libre, that was real to them. Like it was to me when I was 7 years old, 6 years old. It's real to them. In America, it's entertaining, man.
For sure. Yeah, it's entertaining.
thing.
I think there's a difference though, because it's like if they're invested in it, they're fully invested. It's not just half-hearted, you know.
Yeah, again, it's
I'm
real.
completely on board. So everything that I'm seeing here, I'm on board. Story-wise, action-wise, all the interactions in WWE. It's like when you see it that, and then you see them as friends in an ad. It's like. The reality breaks, and I understand it's like they're actors, but you have to, like, kayfabe is still alive, and it will always be alive in that. So there is that difference.
But what's crazy though was when Kaiser won the match, when you look at the crowd, you seen everyone. You just seen arms up like this, dude.
Tears.
It wasn't just
You saw tears. That's the best part. Oh,
you saw grandmas over there crying, grandpas,
Dude,
and like older people just crying. Dude.
But like again, because they're all on board. It's completely. I mean, if you think about it too, the fact that in lucha, if you're wearing a mask, no one knows who you are. That's just how it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no records of you technically.
Talk about
family knows who you are. Yeah, as in like
when they're
in
out,
reality,
they still wear it.
That's what I'm saying. You wear it everywhere. The only time you do take it off is with family, supposedly. But even then, that's kind of the unspoken rule in a sense, right? But in public, you are that. That's who you are always.
You go to the mailbox wearing that thing.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like that's why, in a way, you could take it off and no one would know who you are, and it's like that's cool as well. But
they straight up live by the Mandalorian code.
I went looking for pictures of Penta and Ray Phoenix.
Marcus could be a lucha and we don't even know.
You can't find them.
100%. You can't find it. Because here's the thing, though. You don't even know who they are if you saw them.
You wouldn't know.
That's the beauty of it, too.
Yeah, that was the biggest mistake that, WCW at the time
Yes, I agree.
did was unmasking Mysterio. Like, unmasking Mysterio. Like,
because they didn't understand what
they didn't understand.
They didn't understand what it meant. Yeah.
Well, because they looked at Eddie Guerrero, they're like, "You can wrestle without a mask. Everybody else can wrestle without a mask."
Exactly. It's like no, but he
100%. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. That's the mindset behind it. But again, like, man, like I wish Ray would have been like, "Yo, no."
I can't. I could do anything else. I can't do this.
Because those guys were so good back then.
Also, back then they wanted to go away from like the childish, like superhero kind of. Wrestling. So they wanted
to Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash is off. No, put it back on. Put it back on. I was dying.
He does look weird without it. He does.
You bring that up, but at the time, though, if you remember, some of the most popular acts at that time were the superhero nonsense, right? Like you had and you had what's his face?
Well, that was later on in WWE. Like in WCW.
Right, yeah. No, WCW wasn't around long enough for it to do anything crazy. Well, they still did, right? Like they had what was the triple chamber thing that they did? That was from Cage.
That was with Kevin Sullivan.
Yes, yeah. And
you're talking about the Tower of Doom or something like that?
Yes.
The Tower of Doom or whatever it was. Cage on top of Cage, and everything. WCW was slinging anything at the wall at the end there, so it's how many different NWO variations do do we have?
Matt, did you enjoy it on Saturday?
I loved it.
And everything.
I loved it. The crowd was into it. Everything was firing on all cylinders. They were working in the ring. Even the commentary was great.
Dude,
I'm telling the story like. Dude, like the fact that I still can't get over it, and I tell all my friends that aren't really into wrestling that much, or like Jay Shot and the Toy Daddies. I'm like, can you understand how how crazy this is? it's two white guys. One is a German pretending to be pretending to be a luchador. The other one is a white dude, a white American trying to be a luchador.
It's a German pretending to be American.
Pretending to be
right.
Exactly. You have to add that in.
Yeah.
How crazy that is.
It's like they understand that he's American.
Yeah.
But he's
there's so many levels to it.
Yeah, it's multi-level.
And then it's supposed to be the bad guy, but now the imposter is the good guy, and the crowd loves him. I was invested, like when I heard about like how he was so over in AAA, I was just like, I gotta check this out. So then I started watching a little bit on YouTube, and then when you guys were talking about it, I was like, oh no, I gotta tune in because I completely forgot about it. So then I caught the main event. But then you guys told me that the rest of the show was really good, so I watched the rest of it after.
The rest of the show is phenomenal.
So good.
Moocher, that was exactly
it. Wasn't even
it.
for a belt.
The dude
That's what I'm
playing
saying.
dude,
Yeah,
pretending to be
another dude. It was like, and that's that. Like, you can only get that in wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah.
The other thing I think they did really well was that the comic book at the beginning to explain the story to get people there, because so many people don't watch AAA and were not aware of what was going on other than the WWE side of it. This really just laid it out and made it. I almost was like, hey, Marcus, before the show on Tuesday, you should watch the beginning
100%.
of the match because it's a comic book and they tell the story, right? And
you will understand
like
everything.
Everything.
I do want Marcus to watch it, and especially
Actually,
that, like
Marcus,
you're saying,
please
show.
do watch it. It's incredibly worth
this
it.
This is a great one, as much as it's everything we talk about. And it's like Shelf is saying, though, they do sum up the story for you in comic book style.
Yep.
And they give you the whole background and what's
They'll
going
give you the
on.
lowdown before you get into the match.
Yeah.
And then you get this 45 minutes of just pure, that's what wrestling is. As a
It's
kid,
shorter.
That's what we liked.
It's shorter than the whole Fast and the Furious franchise. So you can put that on hold.
And it's way better than the entire franchise.
Okay, now John's getting crazy. But
I'm not crazy, dude. I'm not crazy.
One day I will get Fast and the Furious
Hey,
figures.
it is about family as well. So
It
better
is.
than the family.
Yeah. I love it. Now, so the only thing I don't want to happen with this is what turned out great. And I will tell you, I did have a problem during that whole show on Saturday, and that was the Viking Raiders taking the belts. Dom having the belts is okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want us going over there and switching things up. I think we should be building up and there and having, them start from the bottom and like that. And now they're champions.
Are they the heels there though?
Yes, that's why I think it's good, because them as heels is how it works.
Yeah.
You like
them as
so
heels is how it works.
It's got to be like an invasion thing, right? Like,
That's
so
what
what
it
the story
is.
they're
That's
telling
what it
is
is.
that WWE is invading AAA, right? So as the story goes, and when we get towards the whatever they're called, what is it? Whatever their super show is.
Triple Mania.
Triple Mania.
Yeah.
Triple Mania, thank you. That is where I think that it's going to blow up into WWE versus AAA, right? Like, I think you're with me too, right? Like, because you see that they're injecting more and more, and they're stealing the titles, right?
I just don't want
I think
them
it's
to take
cool.
over.
Yeah. No, that's why I think it's cool. Because it's like, you're gonna get the homegrown talent defeat the bad guys. Now.
Yeah, the homegrown is going to be the good guys. Yeah,
100%.
The next one, I mean,
they have their own stories because obviously you saw the match where it happened where they got defeated, but then they had to blow up themselves because that's been brewing already.
Yes, that was pre them.
That's been brewing. So that was a tipping point. But then you've got other teams that can obviously take them, and I'm like, this is good. But it's also good for the Viking Raiders because it's giving them something to do as an actual tag. They weren't doing shit. They weren't given anything. In
they were.
And those guys are wrestling.
No disrespect, but I do like what's his name by himself. The bigger one, is it Ivan? Not the bald one.
Ivar.
Yeah.
Ivar is the bigger guy.
I liked him by himself when the other one was hurt and he was wrestling
injured?
for a while.
They're
He
better
was
as
the
a
one
tag.
So they're backwards. Ivar was the one that was hurt, wasn't he? He was the one that was out with the back injury. Yeah, the other guy
I thought
was
they
still
both got hurt.
Shelf is right. Yes, the Ivar had that neck injury that was really
Oh,
bad.
it was? Then who's the
Yeah.
one with the big old goatee and the bigger one?
Is it Eric?
No, Eric is the bald one. Ivar is the one with the beard.
Yeah, I thought Eric had the neck.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric was
Aaron,
in, and
didn't-
Ivar was like filling in.
Aaron, didn't that guy and his wife just buy a promotion?
Yeah.
No. That's Big Damo and Nikki Cross.
Oh, Big Damo.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, Eric the Red and Nikki Cross is the one who bought the other promotion.
Okay, if you guys are saying it that way, then I can take it. I don't want Lucha to get lost in the whole of us showing up over there, you know?
You got to remember, Undertaker's running this. He's not running this like WWE. That's the main thing. Like, the fact that he's been running this the way it has been, it's like, I'm putting way more trust in him at this point.
Okay.
I'm just hoping that they don't do like how WWE did with WCW, where they were just like how they did Booker T and all the other top guys, and it's like don't feed them to the wolves. Just kind of like
I think the difference is like the Mexican audience, which are the prime audience, they will speak if they don't like it.
Okay.
And they will let
them.
Yeah. They will let them know if they're no longer enjoying it. That's why, like a lot of like
what though?
What's up?
The American audience is speaking to TKO, and TKO is like,
well, there's obviously a difference, right? Money,
there's
money talk is there. It's like because if no one attends the shows, guess what? There is no show.
Look at what happened with what was his name? Bajingo? What I can't say what's his name?
Oh, Vikingo?
Vikingo?
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
not having that dude. They refused. Anytime he was out there, they buried him.
He wasn't supposed to be a heel.
Dom. That's what led to Dom. Like they did not want him. Like would not have it. So like the Mexican crowd will not.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they were supposed to tout him as the new face, and it's like Mexican crowd's like,
wait, what happened with him? Like, why did they not like him?
They just didn't like him.
They just didn't like him.
Oh, that's right. That's when they were going crazy for Dom right there. Yeah. Okay.
Like they were siding with the heel. That's how much they didn't like the face that they were supposed to be the face.
And then there was that moment where he was fighting Grande Kaiser, and he kept attacking him in the neck.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And then,
He was doing stiff moves, and it's like, what are you doing? Like he was young, like, what are you doing?
Yeah. He literally stopped the match. Was like, brother, kick me again. I'm gonna hurt you.
And he did. And he
I really hope it comes down to Dom and Grande.
It will be.
I think that will be.
The crowd would lose it.
I wonder where the crowd's gonna probably Grande. But
no.
You will. You don't think
there's
so?
no toss up, dude. There isn't a toss up. Trust me. They're gonna go with Grande.
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be a slow. I mean, even like you said, how the story sells itself, it's got to be a slow burning story for this.
But it has been. Because Grande has come to help.
It has been building already. That's the beauty of
it.
Like, as the whole
Masters
is going, this story has been going. So
it has been.
If they do face off in September, that was still prime time.
Oh my
it's
God.
gonna happen.
And what was Ludwig doing before this?
He was Tiffany's
because, like I said,
Tiffany's boyfriend, and then they broke up.
Because he was part of
Tiffany's boyfriend.
Yeah, Tiffany's boyfriend.
Which is not a bad job.
He was.
He was originally Gunther's sidekick, and then he was Tiffany's boyfriend.
Correct. Yeah.
And he was DMing Charlotte.
And then Charlotte,
Hey.
And then he was
what an ultimate comeback.
He was Ric Flair's rival randomly.
I know he beefed with Ric Flair.
And now look at
where's Tiffany? He has a reason to cry, and that's great. I'm glad he's accepting.
Good reason to cry this time. The fact that he's actually embraced is fantastic for him.
And I gotta say, I love it. It is kind of no surprise to me. Us as a Mexican culture, we do let people embrace ourselves. Some things have changed now where there's a lot of people who are politically correct and they're like, you can't do that. I'm sorry, I'm not with that because we've shared our culture so much with everybody since the beginning of time. Like I always talk about the cholos in Japan. I'm not kidding about that. That is such a real thing. I've sent it to Marcus.
I looked into that. Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's huge. The
Yeah.
It's
tattoos,
real and
It's
it's
the
crazy.
respect,
It's all out of love. That's the thing. Like
No, it
they
is.
Yeah.
love
Right.
the
And
culture.
we know
that's
that.
why,
And
and
we
that's
let
the
it
difference.
happen.
I
Yes,
think
that's
that's
what
the
I'm
difference,
saying.
right? Where it's
Yeah.
like, because people were
Yeah.
calling out, it's like this is appropriation. It's like, but they're
Well,
not
and-
mocking this.
No,
Yeah.
No.
they're correct.
This
Right.
isn't
Yeah.
mocked at all.
Yes.
Like they've
Yeah.
actually, they're embracing
Yeah.
the culture to the point where they're like diving deep into the culture.
For
And
Grande
that's a-
Americano to come on and say, Ludwig, the German, and say, I am Mexican because I was not born in Mexico, but I've embraced this culture. This culture has embraced me,
Mhm.
and the acceptance that they've
And
shown
they
and
did.
taught me. You
They
just have
love
to
him.
be Mexican, and it's true.
Yeah.
That's
So
what made
true.
him the face, though. That
Yeah.
because I
Yes.
think
Mhm.
there was like Chad's character was a slight mock, and it did start
Yes.
off. as
Yeah.
a
No,
Oh, no.
Chad's character
Slight
wasn't
Yeah.
mock.
from
Yeah.
And
The
then-
dude said he was from the Gulf of America, dude.
right, right. So, but you know, and that's the story that they told, right? Like through the
Yeah.
process of him going through this, he learned his love for the Mexican people. He learned
Yeah.
his love for luchador. He loved that the fact, and he found that love, and he was embraced by the culture as well. So that's what brought him around from, you know, I did mock that too. And again, going back to what Chamba said, this is what will put him in odds with the creeds. They separate that up. He can go for a face run.
And
I
it
don't
got them
personally
both
like that
over.
as a face, but I,
It
you know,
elevated
they-
both
Yeah.
wrestlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
And,
So-
and
'Cause they
the crowd
respected-
accepted him, Chad, at the end.
Well, because
Yeah.
they respected
Yes.
what he did
They were-
there. He
Yeah,
performed.
they were
He did
chanting
his job.
Gable.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that too.
It's
It was
crazy how
amazing.
the winner wins and the loser wins. Like
Yes.
that's how
And the
it
crowd
should-
wins.
That's how it could, dude. That's
Everybody
everyone
wins. That's
That's, I'm
wrestling.
like, this
Yeah.
is that's why I'm like, this
Yeah.
is a prime example of how good wrestling can be.
I didn't
Yes.
have to use a VPN either.
And there was blood. Like this had everything.
I didn't have to go to Canada to watch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can watch this on
You were
YouTube.
still Matt while watching it.
Yeah.
It was great. Yeah. It is, but you know that's the thing about that, and I did want to make that point of lots of people were asking me, isn't this culturally wrong, you know, or isn't this disrespectful? And I'm like, no, you don't get it. We're accepting of this. It is like a form of flattery. And I'm sorry, I do use the cholo phenomenon in Japan a lot because that is a big thing. That is,
It's
you
a
know,
nod
that
to us, dude.
started.
It's basically a
is.
nod.
It is.
Dude,
It's
1000%.
it
It's like
started
this is a tribute to you.
a gang
Like
thing.
Yeah.
Correct.
we love you
Yes.
so much that we're going to dive right into the culture.
Uh-huh. Correct. And it grew and it is where it is
Mhm.
today. They,
But then
you
people
know,
are like, you're mocking him. It's an appropriation. It's
No,
like,
and
you
it's
don't
wrong,
understand.
I think
and
people are-
I'm
yeah.
sorry to say, and then another star who just went through it is Gwen Stefani herself, unfortunately. And I'm like, my cousins grew up with her. She is from Orange County. Do you know what probably is there as well too? Who her brother's friends with, and who he grew up with while he was DJing. When she did, like, you know, Mexican stuff and threw on the cholo stuff and everything too. That's who she grew up with. Like, what are you talking about? And then there was Asians there too. So for her to go both, and then people say, "Oh my God, she's stealing," it's like, well, then you don't even know what goes on in real world stuff as far as when people share their culture with other people who live down the block. You know, it doesn't matter if you're white, black, Asian. Who cares? If you're growing up in that, you're going to accept some type of form of the culture, and you're going to grow up different. Grumps had put something in the chat recently too of, wow, I didn't know she was African American, or as plainly as the thing said, the first black woman to get the IC championship. Well, one, the IC championship is new. Two, yes, her mom is white, her dad is black, she's mixed, and at the same time though, she's the champ, and show her family. You know, the way that they put these titles and then they throw it out there, and oh, I can't believe she's trying to pull that card and use it. When you put that title up there, she was showing her dad and saying, you know, how happy she was, and like that
that
stuff
was a
kind of
family
pisses me
picture.
off. Yes, exactly. Right. Yeah. There was nothing. And
It's
that's
not meant for a wrestling storyline.
Correct. That kind of
wasn't.
gets to me when
Professionally
that
photo.
shit happens, you know, because I've had friends that have come into my home and everything when I was growing up. And, you know, my mom would give them a tortilla and learn, you're going to eat with a tortilla. Sorry, we don't have forks. Like, you know, you're going to eat like that. And wow, we do. Right, Joey? I mean, there was, I had a group of friends that was so culturally different and everybody. But then you come into my house with my mom and my dad, and we were listening to music and oldies and freestyle. And now they do as well, too. And it's a different type. And I got to say, this weekend totally made me feel it, because not only did we get that match then, but my dad actually threw a get-together and a car show that happened. I don't know if any of you guys saw my story. It wasn't even a car show. It was a get-together for lowriders and to come out and everything. Nice. And the people that were there and had it, dude, it was just a tribute to my pops that I'm so glad I got to be there with him and kick it with him. Because growing up as a kid, you kind of get tired of that all the time, every weekend. You know, I didn't grow up in that life. I chose other, and it was nice to see his friends and everybody there. But I'll tell you what, it's a prime example of everybody coming together, because there was Asian, blacks, white, Mexican, all there for my dad. And I'll throw this out there as a 100%. There was 2 different groups there that are on top of the FBI lists that should never, ever go together and be there at one time. And they were. And the answer was because Ernie's here. And do you know how much I love that? That is a thing that is real, that this people can coexist together and hang out and be together. And there is no problems just based on the group of people that you're with or who you're around. So I hope everybody can go, and if you don't watch wrestling, do check out this match, because it is, they fill you in on the story. It is seeing different cultures come together and be there and everything, and that's exactly what it's about. So this weekend I got to experience it once again, just like my childhood. Then I got to see it on TV, and then I get to see it blow up, and now we get to sit here and talk about it. So I do thank you guys for all being here and coming together and joining and talking. I've always had a group. I don't see ever races or color of anybody or anything, because the way that I grew up, it's, you have culture. That's how I always see it. Your culture does this, your culture does that. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And one thing is to go watch this and see that, because as we said, we just had a white guy and a German man blow the roof off of a Mexican wrestling facility. And it was fucking amazing. It was beautiful. It was great. Yeah.
Paying homage to Mexican wrestling.
Oh yeah, to the fullest.
You know, abiding by that culture and
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's one of the things that I've always appreciated about wrestling. If you've ever gone to wrestling shows and crowds like that are fans, it's a very diverse. Look at this room. Look at it. I mean, this group of people here are all different types of cultures, right?
Yeah.
It's not just any one culture that owns it. Like, it's huge in Japan. It's huge in Mexico. It's huge in Germany. It's huge in the United States, right? South America, Africa. Wrestling is kind of expanded throughout the world now. And for those that, you know, think that it's being taken over or something like that, just watch Lucha Underground watch 3 episodes of Lucha Underground. Secret, half of those guys aren't Mexican.
Yeah.
Half of them.
Also, Lucha Underground was easily one of the best wrestling programs of
100%.
It was incredibly unique.
Yeah.
Such a show, like a pure show, right? Like, it's probably, I would call that is the best version of what the WWE tries to be, like, where it's 100% like a show, right?
Because it's wrestling entertainment,
right? Yes,
it's actual wrestling entertainment. I was like, what the hell? Like, why isn't this
full blown characters? Like, right? Like, it was fantastic, right?
Was it the one where Johnny Nitro was Johnny Mundo?
Yes, Johnny Mundo.
Yes.
It's the one that people started showing where Penta was fighting against what's her name?
Dude.
Yeah, Chelsea
Panther
Green.
was tearing her up.
Chelsea.
Tearing
Yeah.
her up,
Those
dude.
chicks
Yeah.
were ridiculous.
He
She takes
was
some
there.
things from her,
Didn't
like,
matter.
Who?
Yeah.
He was there,
What
like that's what I'm saying.
is
It's like
that?
that's the period where they could have the mixed matches, and and they were some of the best ones.
Swerve.
But you didn't think
and
anything of it.
Scott.
You didn't think like, oh my god,
Yeah.
she's fighting him. No,
Dude,
it was like,
Prince
oh, let's see what
Puma
happens.
was amazing.
Prince Puma. That's how he got to
Look, yeah.
WWE.
Yeah,
Killshot is Swerve Strickland. He
Yep.
was freaking amazing. The stuff that dude would do was like insane.
Mhm.
No, like I think they did not like their bodies.
So we'll have to see where this goes in AAA. I mean, we have all these thoughts. It was great. I'm glad we got to talk about this one that we actually all love. WWE is another story. We'll have to see what happens there and goes on. I did call it from the beginning, though, that I want this to happen. I still want it to happen, though, Chamba, unfortunately. I do want to see all of the bloodline actually together, but take all the belts. I want to see it, the belt.
no,
So I
here's
do
the
have
thing,
to.
like,
I do have to
if
give it
that's-
to him,
If
though.
that's the goal, fine, but fucking get to it, man.
No,
Like,
yes. Well, it did happen because Roman did say to Jay, "You've had this belt. You're going after the other one," and he was like, "What?" And he said, "There's two sides to a table."
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, no,
For
no,
the
I'm
10th
saying, like,
anniversary of the bloodline, we'll
Fuck
get it.
it is, yeah,
Dude,
but
3 years from now, shit.
no, I don't
Shit.
want that. I'm talking by WrestleMania.
They don't
I
have to give it
want
the main event
them
spot though.
to have it.
But you know it's gonna get the main event spot.
No, like
That's
So-
the problem.
doesn't have to be at the
Did
main
you-
event spot every day.
Oh, 100%.
Did you guys
I
hear
agree.
about who was else? Did you hear who else was at Italy and was going to make a debut possibly?
Who?
Zilla?
No, who?
Ooh, not Zilla. No.
Zilla.
No?
What
He
the
was-
heck?
He was backstage at.
I want
And
Solo to
they
be. I
decided
just
not
want
to
it
go
all to
with
be
it.
there. Like Chamba said, I don't want it dragged out. I want
you
them
know that's
there,
what
and I
WWE is
want them
gonna
to start
do.
going after belts.
I want Danhausen to beat Roman Reigns.
Oh, no.
Hey, if we're gonna get to it, who gives a shit, right? Who cares? Story wise, it's not gonna matter. I'm gonna curse him. Curse him. You're cursed.
I do love Danhausen.
Bloodline
If it-
falls, he's cursed now. Cool.
Yeah, if that's how it is.
After the Knicks win the championship, then Danhausen can.
So
saying, I
Danhausen is absolutely 100% making a Punk clone Danhausen, right? Like that's what we agree on. You saw the body back there. You saw how big the body was. It's not a mini Danhausen.
Yeah.
So
Who's it gonna be though?
And
I think
AEW
it's
did
gonna be
nothing with
Punk.
Danhausen.
That'd be great.
You think it's gonna be
I think
Punk?
it's gonna be Punk. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Punk.
That's awesome.
I heard it's gonna be
Thanks,
what's
guys.
his name? What the heck? Happy. Remember? What's his name? The one that he was.
Oh, Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin. That's what I heard. It's gonna be
Oh,
him.
crap.
It'll
So-
knowing WWE, it's gonna be
Yeah.
Chad Gable, right?
Wait,
here you go.
wait.
Yeah.
So
Chad's
help
gonna
me
come in
understand
above.
this. Help me understand this real quick. Why the hell do we have Enzo and Cass coming back to the WWE? Like,
I'm
what
happy.
the hell
Wait.
are we?
They are?
No.
I didn't
Yeah.
know they were.
It's rumors. Like they might be bringing
I
Enzo
heard
back.
that, but-
Cass's
It's
contract with
It's not
AEW might be
rumors.
ending.
What's his face? Sap just reported they signed a deal. They have a deal.
Just now?
Yeah.
That
'Cause they're trying to rebuild the tag team
reported
scene.
that Enzo has a deal, and they're waiting for Cass to finish up his show this weekend, and then Cass will be signing as well. But
Let's go.
Cass has a show this
Finally.
weekend. Are you happy, Hound?
Yeah, I love Enzo. He never got the tag
God.
titles in NXT or the
Oh
main
my
roster.
God, bro!
Dude, Enzo, when he had that mic, he was untouchable because everyone in the arena
All right.
But it
all
can't
did
just be the
mic
mic.
was Enzo and Roman.
He's not
On a
great
touch
in the
track.
ring.
I'll-
Hey,
I'll-
he's not the
Dirty
best wrestler. LA
Then
Knight's
have
not
him
the
as a
best wrestler
fucking
either.
manager, not as a
People love
wrestler.
him.
I'll admit that Enzo is kind of a guilty pleasure. That he is kind of entertaining on the mic.
No, I'm not
The
denying
wrestling,
he's
he can get
muscular.
carried by the other tag
He's
team.
gonna have to be really carried.
Yeah, because he knocked himself out in the ropes one time.
Oh
That's
my
what I'm fucking saying.
God.
Oh, he's so great on the mic, he knocks himself in the freaking ropes. Get out of here, dude.
Dude, they had the whole
Weird.
arena do his intro without him like doing the mic thing. The audience did like my name is Enzo Amore.
I mean,
This
that
is
was
Cass.
back then, though.
I know, but like so they had
Different era.
What they
Count
didn't
also the
capitalize
whole
on it
audience
after.
yeets too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
only that, I
Good
can
point.
still do the whole Degeneration X. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
Okay.
we all did. It wasn't time moves on, but he wasn't that good.
Also, to build the tag division, you got
Around
rid of so
them
many
now.
guys
You-
recently.
Mm,
It
around
doesn't
You
really
had-
make any sense.
Yeah.
But you have a tag division, just use it right.
They had Motor City
But they-
machine guns.
Dude, they have the best tag team
Yeah.
in the world. But hey, we got Cass. Yeah. Big
Yeah.
Cass and freaking who gives a shit?
Oh
Fucking
god.
get out of here.
Soft.
Yeah,
Maybe
he's
he'll get
soft.
back with Ricky
Oh my
Starks.
God.
Ricky
At least,
Starks.
All
at
right.
least Motor City will
Yeah.
go to AEW soon. Hopefully.
Yeah, great.
Do
What
you
do they
think
use?
with
Okay.
AAA and NXT, do you think more of like the people who are like indie wrestlers that are signed by WWE, they'll want
It
to go
is.
to AAA over NXT, and then
They
they'll
might
have
want to.
You already have Lyra bringing it
Yeah,
up. I
the
think
fact
Right.
that
you-
she's like
you-
they rest, they get to wrestle there.
But
Yeah.
yeah, because then they can
Hungry.
use they can use the people who are like coming out of like football and all the other things. They'll just use that for NXT.
I think Lyra's just excited because she could bring her bird gimmick back because every Mexican says, and she's like, oh my god, I get the bird call back. Yeah,
She'd probably do really good there too, in all honesty.
she could.
Bailey,
Bailey's
too.
going over there.
Yeah, Bailey loves
Bailey's
it.
like, Bailey's like everybody else has a bigger butt than me. Sign me in.
But
I'm
Bailey's
good.
Mexican.
Let's
Isn't
go.
she? Or half Mexican?
Yeah, I think.
I
she
mean,
is.
Bailey
Isn't
could go
she?
down there and be a queen. And
Is it
she could also
Mexican?
go down there and run that,
Yes. Yeah.
run that division as far as a producer as well.
And
I think
we
she's
could
like-
get Lyra learning and then the turn on them again because that's kind of
Sure.
being set up
But-
right now.
I wouldn't want that to be the case. Like, kind of that's the problem that you guys were saying. It's like with War Raiders going into it, it's like, are they just
Correct.
going to take over
Correct.
the division? It's like they're there to build the,
Mhm.
the division as far as like we are the now heels, so you take us down. That's kind of that was always my big issue with AEW for the most part, where it's like I thought the point of AEW was to highlight new talent, but all I'm seeing a lot of is ex WWE going in there, then fucking taking over, and I'm like, what about all these guys that you signed from indies that are amazing that are now just boosting ex WWE talent? I don't really want to see that.
Mhm.
Like
And none of
there's a
those
lot
guys are there anymore. They're all gone. All the
That's what
the WWE guys didn't make it in AEW.
right.
It's crazy.
So I don't know. We'll see. But it's a good state. The fact that there's options now for wrestling is always good.
Yeah.
You got lots of it now.
And this is
Isn't
what
that
I hope everybody gets out of this. Is Moocher said, I've been out of the loop in wrestling for some time, but this talk is pretty fun, guys. And that's why I hope everybody can still listen to this and still grasp of it goes to any show of how much you love or what you want to talk about and everything. And then, if you can come in because we're actually having a good conversation, then yeah, that's cool. So thank you. I appreciate that. Sonic, I was just saying earlier, I want to go to the AAA one in Vegas. It's just pricey now. I didn't get a chance to say, but like Grumps, I was taken a lot as a kid too by my grandpa, and down in Ontario, down the hill, like 30, 40 minutes away, there was a bunch of shows that I went to. I got to see Bret the Hitman Hart, Ultimate Warrior. I got to see a lot of people as I grew up. That was a lot of fun down there. And the funny story is, action figure wise was my friend, and I'd said this before, he grew up and he had all those really hard ones. You throw them at each other, and the original ones, they hurt
LGN?
like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I remember one day when I went to go pick up my best friend Elena so we can go out somewhere, and I walked by her brother's room and I see them all over the place, and I was all, oh, what the fuck? And then it was, what's up, Ernie? My name's Joey, and that's Joey right here is sitting there as the cool brother with still the old wrestling action figures. Is that a Jean-Claude?
Yeah.
What the?
Yes.
That is
It's new,
That's
dude.
so awesome.
Bro, you
Oh
don't
my
watch
God.
Between Two Sentinels?
doing
It's
the dance.
Yeah, it's
Oh
from
my
from the major podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big rubber
Major guys.
Big rubber guys. Yeah.
That is awesome.
Ernie, there was also a question in the chat from Felipe, I believe, about the 3-pack. They have
Yeah, I
started
had it up
hitting
there.
Walmart.
Yeah,
In
they
Walmart, right?
started hitting-
Oh.
Yeah.
it's Walmart because didn't he say Target or did he not say?
Oh, they're
It's-
Walmart exclusive.
But it's at Walmart. Okay,
Mhm.
it's at Walmart. Felipe,
Yeah.
I hope
Oh,
you're still
the-
watching her in the wall. So we'll see.
The Triple Mania tickets go on sale Friday, by the way. So I don't know what
Yeah,
the pricing is going to be.
I'm gonna
But
look
I'm curious. I'm really curious.
and see. I mean, I can't,
Me
do
too.
anything super expensive, but I am curious.
Sure.
But again, like I said, my family's out in Vegas and they all work for the casinos, and so we'll see what happens. So
That would be so good to hear too.
I was,
When I was
I
a
already
kid,
told Corinne, I was like, dude, we got to go watch this. If it's the Mexican one, let's go. So we'll see.
when I was a kid, I think my goal was to see the big four pay-per-views live. I think the
Have you
only
seen-
one I haven't seen is Survivor Series.
Ooh.
Okay, so what are the other three?
So I've seen I've gone to Royal Rumble 2008.
Royal Rumble,
I've gone to SummerSlam one of the years that I was here.
SummerSlam.
WrestleMania I did 27, 28, and 29.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah,
that
I
one
need to-
kind of made up for it, right? You did
Yeah,
those, you did that 3 times.
Yeah.
But Survivor Series to me as a kid, I was like, this is
Yeah.
major. Yeah.
Royal Rumble and Survivor Series. Those
Yeah,
were my
dude, those
big
two.
favorites.
I love those ones. Yeah.
I've
Okay,
never
that's
been
sick.
to a pay-per-view.
Dang.
I've never been to a
Monday Night
live
Raw.
or to a
I've-
pay-per-view either. Yeah.
I've been to
I've
Raw and
seen
SmackDown.
ECW at Lost Battalion Hall here in Queens.
Sick.
Now I want to go to a live with Steve and Missy, Corinne's best friend, because they go and they enjoy it too, and it's great because Steve doesn't like Gunther either, so they're at East Coast time. So sometimes he gets home late from work, and I get a message all of a sudden at just 10 o'clock at night, and it says "fuck Gunther," and I'm like, yeah.
I think one of my problems with Gunther is that you can kind of feel his threatening presence when he was bigger. When he
Yes.
lost the weight, I
Yes,
just like I don't
Yes.
I don't buy this act anymore. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not fully invested anymore. Like
Yeah,
those
I can
big
see.
slaps,
So-
it made more sense with his big size.
When he fought
can I-
Ilya a couple of years ago, whew,
Yes.
So let me. So Gunther is this to me. Gunther is William Regal,
Sure.
Yes.
100%
Yeah.
William Regal, and he
Okay.
is a purist. So when you go, he doesn't like when he was Fat Walter. He was just Fat Walter. Now
Oh, to me, he was
a wrestler.
to me,
Like-
I saw Walter as a wrestler though. That's the thing. 'Cause
No.
again,
I think
watched
he's
him at
more of a
NXT.
powerhouse wrestler, but
I love
I
Walter.
thought so too.
Yeah.
When they switched him, I was super upset too, just like you guys. I was like, what the hell did they do to this man? Did they like deflate him and then take his
Yeah.
name? And they did, right? But then after a while, though, he did not lose his power. Like he didn't. Like he's just
never
thinner.
lost it. I just feel
Right.
like
it doesn't
visual
visually.
presence is
It's
gone.
healthy.
Is
Yeah.
what I mean. He's healthier. So, like, I'm
visual,
actually
yeah.
happy that he lost the weight and whatnot, right? But
All right.
I know you said he's like Regal.
He should wrestle like Regal.
There's a difference. The
does.
way Regal wrestled to me, but also Regal did comedy too, and I don't see that at all with Regal.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
Regal did comedy, but he did it was super, super dry.
It
And
was
it
dry,
was-
but
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
see Gunther doing
He
anything. with
tries,
that
but he's
sport.
not good at it, right?
That's
Like,
what I
Gunther
mean. You know what I
tries.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
like
but-
although in all fairness, it is difficult to like compare him to Regal, who is like easily.
I don't
one
think
of
he
the
was
best.
that dry. He drank piss.
But Regal was also, normal sized human being. Like,
That's true. Regal. I think that's the thing because it's like if Gunther had started at this size doing what he did,
Yeah.
very different story. But the fact
Yeah.
that he was a presence visually, then he playing this character, he lost the presence. Still that character. It's like it's taking
Yeah.
me time to adjust to that, and I don't think I've adjusted completely because I'm like, if for example, if he would have versed Obafemi, I'd be like, no, that's dumb. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose, dude.
No, and you're not
Does
wrong. I
anybody-
think
yeah.
the drastic change with Gunther from Walter to Gunther was very drastic. Like
I
it
think
was
that's
like,
the problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because
that-
it was
I
almost
think-
like 1 week he
yeah.
was this and another like when he
Yeah.
returned, I was like, wait a second, what?
Yeah.
Your
Well,
face.
well,
It was
nobody
though,
got
wasn't it
upset
Vince? Wasn't it
Yeah.
Vince that made him lose all that weight though?
Yes, 100%.
It was,
Vince
wasn't
did
it?
not want
It is
fat
better for his
people on
health though.
him.
Like
Yeah.
in the long run, it's way better for his health. But
Walter was like a
100%, right.
monster, though.
that's
Yeah.
why.
Gunther is like a PE teacher.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will not get in the ring with that PE teacher.
Of course
any
not.
day of the
But
week and take
He's
shots
one of
at
those
that
PE
teacher.
teachers.
So-
You give him a whistle, coach.
Coach,
He's a
put me in,
coach. He
coach.
looks like a coach.
Put me in, coach. Yeah,
He looks like he used to be the guy.
Yes, he used to be the guy.
Listen, I coach. I do not like
Again,
You could.
you could.
yeah. I think Halloween you should
I'm
be going
6
through.
foot, and that's
Yeah.
the extent of it.
But yeah,
Yeah, no,
I'm not like he's great. He's great in the ring. I can understand the people like I don't like him. I'm like, that's the point. He's a good
Yeah.
The heel.
he's a great heel. But I'm just saying in a visual aspect, I'm like, it doesn't, I'm sure he hits just as hard. It's just visually, the presence isn't backing it up. Visually is all right.
The power bomb still works for him though.
Of course,
I
but the
agree.
power bomb from power
Works
bomb,
for
power
most
bomb.
people that are that
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
When-
doubt, no doubt.
When he makes a man's tits bleed, that's a
Sure.
lot of power.
Oh.
So like, he slaps the shit out of some people, and
happens,
to the
Marcus.
point where they're bleeding. I'm just like, man, like
Marcus, you don't have to
there's,
watch
you
that
know,
one.
like anybody who's like it's fake. I'm like, what?
Also, do not drink that one.
Tell me that.
Yeah. Do that one, yeah.
No
You
drink.
don't need to. Yeah.
I think he should just he's probably one of those guys that needs to change up his style a little bit just because of how he looks. Another
I think
person
so.
who needs to change their style, I think it's got to be Seth. He's got to slow down.
And he
Have
said
you
he's going. He
seen-
said he is now.
Actually, have you seen he's come out in the same outfit for like a couple weeks now, and that has been very shocking to me.
I say 2 years, 2 max 3 years, and Seth is done. Seth and Becky are finishing. They're like Hunter just said the other day. Becky's out of the IC program now. She did everything she needed to do to raise and elevate that title to where it needed to be,
Oh, yeah.
so that other people can come in and play now. But it needed some type of prestige, and it needed somebody. Now you have a 3-time IC champion who's had it in Becky Lynch, and now you know, unfortunately, Soul's got some work to do. Soul, who didn't have any wins,
I just
now
think
is
she's
the IC
nervous.
champion.
I
Dude,
just think she's
Oh, no,
if you watch the
100%.
match, she obviously once she warmed up, I'm like, oh, this is
Correct.
This is her.
Yeah.
But
yes,
Yeah,
right.
halfway
if you think
through.
about it, she's like what 4 years in? That's insane.
She is very
Yeah.
new.
That is
Yes.
insane. Like
And-
for her to
and
be
the-
this good in 4 years.
Yes. Yeah.
There is a
Yeah.
difference in crowd too from NXT. to
100%.
the
Do
main
you guys
roster.
think they put the belt on her too quick?
Yes.
In a way, yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
that's a WWE thing, right? Like
Yeah.
they do that for
Unfortunately, it
certain
is.
people.
Yes.
And then they immediately take it off of them, right? So they
Speaking of
pop
I
belt-
her
would
name.
not have put the belt on her.
Speaking of belt, what
like
the fuck
Tiff,
are
I
they
think
doing
Tiff
with
got it too
Liv?
early.
Mhm.
What was it?
Why is Liv in the Queen of the Ring?
She
Like,
said she
oh,
wanted
we
to be.
won't get me. Yeah.
Story wise, she said she wanted to be.
She's like she's bored or something.
Because
I would be
you
bored
could-
too when you don't wrestle since
Yeah.
WrestleMania.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing about that, in my opinion, is you could
This
beat
was a live
her.
reaction when she
you-
got
You
that.
could beat her and have another story later where someone, whoever it is, can say, "I beat the world champion."
Exactly.
Well, you know what this was working towards, right? Roxanne versus Liv is what it's working towards
Yeah.
for Queen of the Ring, right? So Queen
But
of the
if it's
Ring will
Roxanne,
end up with.
I feel
yeah.
bad for what's her name because it should have been her first.
Raquel.
Raquel.
Like,
Yeah.
She'll get hers.
I love Raquel.
From
I
what I
think
saw,
so, but
from what
I'm-
I saw,
No,
they
she
were
won't.
saying that
she
from what I
won't.
saw, they were saying that I guess it was supposed to be Liv and what's her name? The one that she
Tiffany.
just feuded with at WrestleMania.
Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Stephanie McCurry, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess
she's
because she
injured.
got hurt.
Yeah.
That instead of like being creative and making a new storyline for her while she's hurt, they just said we're just gonna sideline you and save you
honestly
to when
what
she
happened.
comes back.
That's
We're
what I
just
read.
waiting
also.
for
That's what
her?
happened. Yeah, because she's gonna heal up eventually.
I'm not a Stephanie
coming.
Vaquer guy. I don't. She's boring to me.
Watch NXT, dude.
How can that be
That's the
boring?
problem. Like, you see how good they can be, and you're like, "What the fuck happened?" It's
Yeah.
like it's a different.
Yeah.
It's different.
sorry,
people riding it. Different people running it.
I'm really enjoying EO.
Mhm.
I love you.
Oh,
Mommy,
Io is.
Flair,
Love her.
and what's her name?
So
Shorty.
Alexa?
Alexa. I'm
Alexa Bliss,
enjoying
yeah.
them wrestle. Like it's our top ones, but they do it right,
No, but-
right?
but
The
they're the
promo she
problem.
cut
though.
on Jade was
Yeah,
great.
the problem.
Yeah. So I agree with what you're saying, Ernie, but kind of they're the problem right now. And the reason why I say that is they're old and slow. And the new young NXT talent are used to quick, fast matches with other women who can work fast. And when they come up here, they have to change speeds, and it's not working. So like Soul had to slow down a lot of times when she was working with Becky, and it throws off her timing and everything. So
yes.
A lot of it, you need them to do is mess up once, and you're in your head, right?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
again, you saw the same thing with Lyra. Lyra's blowing up in NXT. She comes up to the main, and it is terrible. Terrible. She's terrible.
I feel like this. I feel there needs to be more belts for the women, because I totally agree with you, and it is true. But that's what I'm saying.
You don't need no belt.
That's not gonna fix it.
No. I like watching them and wrestle each other, just like you're saying, because that's what we're used to. But then the other girl should be fighting for something else instead of trying to.
Doesn't have to be for titles. They've already got what?
You can go back. You can go back to when Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn and all them first started coming out from NXT. Yeah. You can see the clear of them having to slow down for the main roster guys, and you didn't see that same wrestler that was in NXT in the main roster, and it still goes on today.
Yeah.
And now the more I think about it, like when we were talking about like how many times Roman has gotten so many chances, all these guys from NXT lost all their chances to Roman.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they got buried because they gave Roman too many chances. And now it's like, don't get me wrong, where he's at, great. But it's like
it took him way too long to get here.
It took like the fact that they gave him too many, it's like, mate, maybe we should freaking give up for now.
Well,
and when he
was
left
trying
them,
to make him a
I get that, but that's where he fucked up.
Yeah.
I feel it's like I'm glad he got there, but at what cost? At the cost of too many talent. Too many.
So
too many.
I think you can fix it, right? Like I think one of the ways, like at least WWE can fix it, is not with belts, but with actual weight divisions, and you keep them in divisions, right? Like so you have. Like they did back in the day, you had your light, your middle, and you had your heavy.
I love cruiserweight.
And you keep it that way, right? Cruiserweight division, right? You can have that, or an X division where you have your quicker, talented people that can run in there, and then you run 8 women or 8 guys, and then you can rotate those 8, right? Again, it's not the size of the roster is the issue. Because that gives them the flexibility to do things if they wanted to. The problem is they don't use the roster to the best way. Right. And, the other thing is if they actually had where wins counted, right? So you have a division and then you have a structured level, right? Now, AEW does something like that, but they don't do it. Like they keep it very loose, and that's what they could do over here, right? It doesn't need to be structured.
It doesn't have to be strict, by the way.
Right, 100%. But it would also lend from not having the arguments or the conversations where why is Sol Ruka getting an IC title after she has lost 4 matches in a row?
That's dumb.
2 of to Becky Lynch, right? So again, why is this particular person getting a chance, right? Like it would help with a lot of those situations. And then because now with the way the women's division, at least with the WWE is, you have some seriously good heavyweights, right? Oh. So you could then give Raquel a shot, because Raquel is not getting a shot otherwise. She is not that good.
No, she's not that good.
Not even.
She's great. Female Diesel.
No.
She's a female Diesel, and
in a position, yes, but not in wrestling.
No, but like the way I always looked at it is like they were trying to make Liv look like the Shawn, and she was the Diesel.
100%. That's what I'm saying. Position-wise,
that was supposed to be DX.
Story-wise, absolutely, but not in skill.
But I think while we're on this subject, we need to talk about Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill, and it was kind of Jade's coming out party. In my opinion,
WrestleMania was Jade's coming out party. I think Jade really showed up at WrestleMania.
She wrestled a lot faster and a lot more sure of herself on Sunday's event.
But
it looked like she wasn't thinking. It looked like she was reacting and not thinking.
To that, though?
What's that?
When did she get the title prior to that, though?
I mean, last year before
gosh, I
Media.
know.
Yeah,
See, I think
Yeah.
they gave her the title prematurely.
Too soon.
100%.
Probably.
She has the look, without a doubt.
Yeah.
She's a star, no doubt. She's great in the ring once she gets comfortable, and you can tell now she's more comfortable, which is great.
Yeah.
But when they gave it to her, it's like she's fucking up like a lot.
Yeah,
Because
it was like Lyra.
Yeah,
Lyra's run was the same way for the US or whatever it was.
I see
Right?
title,
It was it was not good. Right.
I want to see her
So-
with a different opening. I'm done with the storm bit, coming out snowing. She needs to come out just aggressive. Her. Let's get away from trying to be the storm persona. I don't.
That's wrestling though, man. They
But
love to take
that's,
whatever's
you know,
currently popular
She
and do
looked
that.
like $1 million, and that's what sells. Like,
I know,
Well,
but
she's got the baddies now, and I think the baddies help with that situation.
1000%.
oh, I love
Yeah.
Fontana with her.
It really helps.
Yeah.
Fontana with her is the best, huh, Joey? What's her name?
BFAB?
I don't know. They changed it. Did they change it to something else?
Michin.
Yes,
Michin.
Michin is from.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's from
Michin looked
Fontana.
like she lost some
I don't
weight.
know. I'll always know her as
Michin
Mia
did
Yim.
lose weight.
Yeah,
She gained
did,
muscle.
right?
She's
Yeah.
leaner now. Yeah.
Yeah, she looks good.
I
Yeah,
like
she's
that with her.
great.
Yeah.
People forget how good she is too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Right. So I do. This is one from Felipe real quick that we can talk about too. WWE needs to stop the constant finisher spamming and super kicks. Super kicks are
listen.
everywhere.
That
But-
that goes on in both AEW,
Especially if you don't know how
WWE.
to do a super kick.
Yeah.
Man, Jay
And
Uso,
why is everybody
he does
doing
not
a
know how
spear
to do
now?
a super kick.
Everybody does
spear.
super kick,
Yeah.
a spear. And
I just don't like
Everybody's
when
like
everybody can kick out of everybody's end special. To where we saw the special work and you knew it was the end. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
he did, the rock bottom. Oh, he did the moonsault. Oh, he did the that's it. He finally got it connected. And now we do 5 finishers a whole event.
7 F5s.
Yeah.
listen, that goes on in both. If AEW, they go to Lowe's and they go to Home Depot and they go to all the stuff, and I run over you with the tractor trailer and you kick out at one.
Dude,
I
sometimes I feel AEW does too much. Where I was like,
So, yeah, it's
What
the
are you
same
doing?
thing. Like they both need to tone
A
it
tractor
down.
trailer kicked out.
Like I'm putting staples in your head and you're,
Fun.
this is where actually I like New Japan. They don't do a lot of that
Yeah.
garbage stuff. It's like
Uh-huh.
it's a straight finisher, then it's the pin, and it's like
Protect the
okay,
Yeah,
finish.
finisher.
They
Yeah,
also
finisher.
shake their
Yeah.
hands at the end of a match. So
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah.
They have rules.
Sometimes watching New Japan though, I get scared of the hard style. It's really
But
did he
see,
get hurt?
it just also
love
it's
parts.
loud, is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that-
true.
Well,
True.
because the crowd
Exactly.
is quiet.
Exactly. The crowd is
So this sucks
practicing
because
watching.
now you're in the frame of mind that, okay, like you see Cody Rhodes doing a Cody cutter. You already know someone's going to kick out of that Cody
Yeah.
cutter. You
Yeah.
already know it's like a finisher is already, it's like so watered down now. It's like
too
you already know they're not
predetermined
going to
in a
kick
way
out.
where in
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
sense, it's like I know it's coming.
Yeah,
Because
because
they're always doing it.
Kenny Omega, he has done really well to protect his finisher. Because I think his finisher has only been kicked out once, like 15
One time.
years
Yep.
ago.
And
What-
that's
that
how
was
it should be.
recently,
Wow.
wasn't it?
That's
Only
how
last
it
time
should
in
be, though.
recent, like last month, I think it was that they kicked.
That's
Yeah.
how it should be.
Oh yeah.
It should be
I mean, it was like
protected.
a quote unquote kick out because
Sure.
MJF, but still, yeah.
It was rough, but it was a kick out.
A finisher, Marcus, is like their Mortal Kombat fatality move, like their super move. It's what
Signature
we
move.
do. It's the signature. It's like when you hit Hound with 2 milk jugs. Like that would be your
Double jump.
your finisher. Yeah.
Why am
For
I catching
The
strays?
blanky.
Because you live
blanky
close to each
roll
other.
up.
That's why.
because Marcus would be El Leche Libre. Like, that's,
Leche?
yeah.
Leche Libre.
Leche Libre would be Marcus's one, and come out with the jugs of milk all the time.
Like Kurt Angle.
It'd be great. Oh yeah, Kurt Angle. We sent that to him before. Look it's true. When he was on top of the truck spraying all the milk.
Oh, the milk. Yeah.
It's still
Yeah,
cold.
He's a milkman.
Yeah,
He's an OG milkman.
he was. He was. I love it. Yeah. Well, guys, that was awesome. Thank you so much for being here and doing that. I know we do have lots of stuff coming up and everything. So catch us
Thank
on
you,
next
Ernie.
week's episode. Marcus, was there something like one point very important that you did want to talk about that we could get everybody's opinion on? I mean, we had Mando and Grogu. Jesus Christ, dude, we have He-Man coming up. I'm super stoked for that. But then we have Toy Story 5. There's some Swiftie news for that. We have then it's going to be
Disclosure
Spider-Man.
Day, Adventures.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is getting crazy now and like that. What do you want to touch on real quick?
I think one thing that might change in the next couple weeks or so. So I want to just bring this up now. Bullseye for Daredevil Born Again Season 3. Unfortunately, I don't have any pictures on me right now since I'm only on my phone right now.
He looks good.
But yeah, like the set photo, it was like a leak.
It is what he's getting a costume?
Yeah,
it's a new costume, and it looks a little more like the new Ultimate Bullseye, but the mask, it's more reminiscent to like the Daredevil sort of helmet from the Netflix series without the horns.
White eyes.
The new.
Mm-hmm.
I love.
What Hound
I love that show.
It looks great. I love it.
That was great. I'm trying to watch Spider-Man Noir. Did anybody watch that?
I started it today.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Finished it. Watched it in black and white. Lovely.
You better watch it. In black and white.
I started it in black and white, but then I was curious about like swapping it to color, and I was like, "Oh my god, the colors are so vibrant."
No, the colors are vibrant, but that's why I think this show is kind of worth watching both.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. There's the scene, so the episode where she's singing in the club. Watch that in color.
Yes.
Watch that one scene in color. The rest watch.
That's the one I was talking about. I was like, oh my god, this is so much better in color.
Holy goodness, it's so good. Yeah, and it's kind of like techno color, so it's very vibrant and saturated. So it's very good. Yeah.
For those of you wondering, Spider-Man Noir is on Amazon. And they cut it into episodes, and it is all out there. And I've been hearing
switch. You can
good stuff. Yeah, you can
when you switch it, it stays in like where you're watching. It's not like you're starting over again.
That's cool. That's awesome. Yeah, you can watch it in black and white or full color. That's what we're saying. So that is happening now as well. I forgot Supergirl. We have that coming up. That preview is being shown. There was no Doomsday. Doomsday had talk today of a trailer coming out. That was
It was coffee.
It was coffee.
It was coffee. I think it's actually Seth and Becky's coffee or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. And then there was a picture of Superman in the new suit and Lex. You sent Lex in his suit.
Yeah, it's filming right now.
That was crazy. But yeah, man, we have a lot coming out, and there's just so much speculation right now, and I love it around the new Spider-Man movie. What is going to happen? Who's in it? What's going on? People are trying to find out more. So that's absolutely there. I do feel like the old guy, so I do want to ask the chat, and I do want to ask everybody here.
I'm pretty sure I'm the old guy.
Just give me yes or no's. Are you excited about He-Man, and are you going to go see it? I'm a yes for both. Marcus?
Yes, I'm excited, but I won't be able to see it anytime soon.
Chamba?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm watching it this week, and I'm taking my nephews.
Nice. Okay. All right. Hound?
Yes, I'm excited. I got my tickets for Friday. I love the Netflix show. I thought that was cool, so I'm locked in.
Nice. Grubs?
I'm excited, but I will not be able to go see it.
Okay. Grubs, did you get the new Mattel Batman figure yet? And do you like it?
I have not gotten it.
Do you want that one or no?
I do. I pretty much have bought all the Mattel, kids lines. I usually grab a couple.
Okay, cool.
So yeah,
cool.
I'm looking forward to that, but I'm not in a rush to get it. I know what it's about.
All right. Just you being the number one Batman fan, I had to ask to see where you were on it.
No.
Yeah. Joey, what do you feel?
I'm excited, but like with Mandalorian movie, I took the day off of work to see it.
Yeah.
And Master of the Universe, I won't be taking the day off to see it. I'll just wait till my day off. But I'm excited.
Okay.
Yeah. Shelf?
Yep. Going on Sunday with my brother. Definitely looking forward to it. Big Masters fan, so I'm super excited.
Nice. Matt?
I'm excited. I got to figure out when I'm going to see it though. Maybe on Thursday or Friday. Hopefully, I
Yeah.
can see it.
I was super excited too, but because like Joey, the Grogu, I saw it 4 times. It's Star Wars.
Wow.
Went with the guys. I've had work and missed shows. I would love to have gone on Thursday, but I don't want to do that to Toy Migos and miss another one. So I'm going to show up to their Not Dolls, and I'm going to watch He-Man on Friday. So yeah, I am super excited though to see it. I can't wait. So we'll see what happens. If you are an Amazon Prime member, news got out today that supposedly, I guess there's a raffle going on that you just have to put it in your search of Spider-Man Brand New Day.
No, it's if you're subscribed to Prime, you'll get a chance to get tickets early. They did this with Superman last year.
Yeah, for Wednesday. Yeah. So I'm hoping I win tickets. Go click that because you can watch it on Wednesday at select theaters that they have for the Prime members. But you have to win.
Ernie, sorry to interrupt, but Grumps, what are you playing with?
Wrestlers.
Oh, like who are
those
they?
the new ones?
Ultimate Warrior and Stone Cold.
Oh, I never seen no one.
Where
I just
is
see them,
Randy?
like-
Matt?
I don't know.
Does anybody know what happened? What happened to Randy?
I think it's just.
I just heard
eating
they have him off the
Nutella. He's probably
storyline.
Eating a gallon of Nutella or something.
So they're not saying he's hurt, but he's hurt.
No, because
Well, they're saying that it's a creative thing, that they're trying to come up with some creative thing.
He's had back issues for a while now, and I guarantee you after WrestleMania, after what again, he was sore after WrestleMania. They don't have anything for him currently. They're just letting him rest, and he'll be back.
The ball with that.
I bet you he's back when Punk comes back.
I
think
he'll be back
probably
even
not
bigger.
because there's a Raw in Chicago. I think next month. So.
Is it next month? Well,
Yeah,
I'm assuming next month anyways, because then we got SummerSlam.
Oh yeah.
I saw a reel where these guys saw Punk at the gym, and he got jacked.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
CM Punk jacked?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got big.
Oh shit! Wow.
He ain't messing around. He lost to Roman. He's like, yo,
I think
gonna
in
be,
SummerSlam he comes back.
He's going to be Frankenhausen, right?
Yeah.
Tight.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be tight.
Yeah, Marcus, there's a bunch of all different wrestling lines from back in the day and wrestlers and everything. That's why they're always also different and looking, but we still all have them and love them too. Yeah.
I just remember hearing about like LJN from the Toys That Made Us.
Those
Of
are
the
rubber ones.
This is
the rubber ones?
Yeah,
those are rubber ones. Yeah.
They inspired the ones that Grumps has.
Yeah.
Oh.
And now they have that lines back again. So LGNs are now.
And that's the ones that I was talking about that Joey had that I saw in his room.
Isn't there like a Logan
I
Paul?
still got them. Yeah, they're right there in the closet.
There is
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Yes, there is Logan Paul.
Jelly Roll.
There's Jelly Rolls coming out.
Oh, I thought you
this
said
new
belly
batch.
roll. I was like, belly roll? Who's that?
Yeah. That's
Oh,
me
yeah,
wrestling in
Logan
Lucha
Paul.
Libre. I'm gonna be belly roll. Yeah. My mask is gonna have what's her name? Debbie Cakes on it.
Look,
Bill
it's Marcus.
Snack cakes. Oh, I love it.
Wait, what?
Kurt Angle.
There was a thing
Was
that
that
I
Milkman?
forget what I was watching or listening to. Someone was saying it's like they don't mind seeing celebrities be in WWE because it's something that they've done forever, but not
It
in a
is.
wrestling capacity.
No.
Just
Not
like
like
be a
this.
manager, be on the mic or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Hold
you
on.
don't have to be.
That's
in
not
the
true.
ring.
It's
Yeah.
not true. Mr. T was in WrestleMania 2
He's a different story. I'm talking
Yeah.
about like they're
Actors.
like
in the main event.
he looks
Or-
like someone who could wrestle. I'm talking
Correct.
about
Yeah.
people who
A
just
boxer.
are like, you're a country singer or something where it's like this doesn't
Cyndi
make any
Lauper
sense.
in WrestleMania.
Ooh,
one.
Cyndi
Okay.
Lauper, right?
I
She didn't
agree.
wrestle. You
No,
know what I
she didn't
mean?
wrestle.
Like that's what I mean. It's like that's fine. Like have involvement if you want to promote the company and whatnot because they love the celebrity promotion and whatnot. But They don't have to be in the ring wrestling. Because
And
then
you're
it kind
not
of
wrong,
defeats
right?
the
Mr.
purpose.
T was clubber laying at that
Right.
point in time.
That's
He
what
was
I
coming
mean.
off of Rocky.
Yeah,
So
He
yeah.
looked like someone who could take on a wrestler. Like, because if a wrestler takes a move from like a country singer, does that mean the wrestler is now what? You've depowered the wrestler then.
Like Jay
They
Leno.
can't- That's what I mean. Like you kind of lose that power now. And I'm like, all right. So if he can,
I mean,
get
one of the
knocked out
most
by this
classic
guy-
thing is with the King and Andy. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, it's basically like a history of wrestling, right? Like and again, Andy had no business being in a ring at all. He was not anything close to athletic. So, you know,
Andy
but again,
Kaufman, yeah.
it was show, right? So I think that's it's the show, the carnival.
If you're gonna have someone there, it's like show them up in a way where it's like, yeah, you can't handle this. Like you're the reason why you're a performer and I'm a wrestler is that I wrestle. Do you know what I mean? Like show that it's like, yeah, when you step in the ring, it is a different league. But if you're like taking hints and they're like jumping from the top rope, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
Like Jelly Roll beating up what's his name? It was Kit Wilson or I
Yeah,
don't know,
I'm like,
okay.
so you've made Kit Wilson look
yeah.
bad. Like really
And he
bad.
was
And he's
over at
great.
that time.
He was great.
So-
and he still is great.
What about what's his name with Lemon Pepper Steppers?
Oh,
Little Yachty.
Little Yachty. He hasn't
Why
done
that
anything,
guy-
but he's
No,
acting
he
like
hasn't
the
done anything.
manager. Correct. So that's
See,
like,
that's fine. Like
right.
Yeah.
you're a mic
I
guy.
agree.
Great.
Right.
I think he
Yeah.
respects the boundaries there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not
Well,
trying
I
to.
saw a
Right.
thing there. He's actually in training right now.
Sure.
Oh,
but
God.
in training is
Training
different
right
in a
now.
way. Like
So
if he's in training because he's such a fan, great. But I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't expect him to tag with Trick.
Yeah.
You're making
No.
Trick look real bad.
They also
you know
could
what
be
I mean?
training him to take a bump, right?
Yeah.
Like he's
Yeah.
That's what I hope.
Or how to-
100%.
right?
How to
Like,
slap somebody without hitting
Right.
their eardrum.
Exactly.
Right. or bust-
Like,
right,
it's like
exactly.
because he could take a bump right after he attacks,
Right.
right? But he knows how
Yeah.
to do it
Yeah.
at that point.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't want to
Yeah.
see you in the ring, then like get winded in like 30 seconds because you don't know what you're
But-
doing.
See,
It just
that-
kind of defeats everyone else.
what you're saying too is how I felt about like with John Cena, right? Like John Cena goes away for 10 years and then comes back and beats the top talent and he hasn't been in the
shouldn't.
ring forever. How is
He
that
shouldn't.
even a thing?
Yeah.
Like it's
He
not,
shouldn't.
right? So like it's like that suspension of disbelief that we have to put in whenever we watch WWE or wrestling, right? And when like somebody like Johnny Knoxville drops in there and stuff like that, like again. Now Knoxville was a different story because the guy can take bumps.
He's
and
a
everything
stunt
else,
guy.
and you
That's
know
why I
that,
can
right?
like I can understand him taking
Yeah.
hit. Giving hit is different, but taking hit
Yeah.
for sure.
And Johnny
Yeah.
Garrett kept taking hits. He was never good
Right.
to
No.
say like he was
Right.
trying to be over.
But that's also
Yeah.
the beauty of it,
And
where it's
I-
like, oh, he's
correct,
not
and
good.
I
He's
do
taking
get what
hits, but he's
Trump
not
said
good.
of
Yeah,
Jelly
Yeah.
Roll climbing the top rope.
yeah. I'm like,
No.
bro, we get
That's
it. Like
the
you got
difference, right?
you got fit
Yeah.
for this, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you should be in the same league at all.
No, right,
Right.
It's
But then they
crazy.
made them feel like they're in the same league, and I'm like, that's
what
like,
did you guys think about Pat McAfee?
no, you're an athlete,
Especially
but
with
you're
him
not a
competing
wrestler.
against Adam Cole, I was like, "What are you
That-
doing?"
That's the
that
part where I
that
was
match
like,
was good though. I will say that match was good, but everything after was
Yeah, but he should be nowhere in the
that's what
anywhere near
that
Adam
match
Cole.
was good because Adam
Nowhere
Cole
near.
did great.
Hound, how much were you drinking that night? Like what?
What milk were you drinking then?
I'm kidding.
no, because I mean it was like wasn't it like a War Games match, right? I don't think it was.
It
Like
It
a
doesn't
was-
matter
it
what
was
it
a
was,
War Games
dude.
match.
He still shouldn't be
Oh,
at
yeah,
that
no,
level.
definitely.
Is
He
what I
shouldn't
mean.
be in a ring.
That's the problem. Is they shouldn't, because like again, you're kind of devaluing what the wrestling is in a sense. Like you wouldn't have, like they would never do this in AAA, where they get a celebrity that would wrestle as good as them. They would be, because they respect the actual thing too
Mhm.
much, right? They respect it.
Yeah,
too
you're
much.
never going to see Poncherella take on Psycho Clang. Like,
No,
Yeah.
it'd be
So
ridiculous.
I got one question. Speaking
up?
of celebrities, like, what's the likelihood that we'll get like a Bad Bunny figure if we're getting like Jelly Roll?
As far as I know,
If he signs the contract,
Yeah.
like he needs to just sign like a deal with like WWE where they can license out his stuff. Jelly Roll did, and now that's how he's getting like his shit. Like I'm sure WWE would love to sign Bad Bunny, but it's mostly just like on him if he just wants to sign or not. So hopefully that it would be cool to get a figure of him.
I know they tried to get him back, but I don't know that he's
Bad
interested.
Bunny was good. Again, he trained. He did his time. He had the match with what's his name, and then he was gone. That was it. He did it in Puerto Rico. He did what he wanted to.
I understand that.
Yeah,
he didn't have.
It is. It's a thin line of the whole having somebody there. It is. Yeah.
So what's different between him and Jelly Roll then? Like, is he just like? Is he just in WWE?
To me,
now?
there is
Like,
no difference. To me, there's no
None.
difference.
I'm with Chamba. There is no difference.
Yeah, there's no
He,
difference.
he shouldn't have been in that position. And the reason why
At
he
all.
was because he's such a big celebrity. And I get it. You're a
Correct.
big celebrity.
Yeah.
You're here. But the fact that you're facing who was a champion, by the way.
Yes.
It's like, come on, dude. You shouldn't even be at that level. Like you should be wrestling NXT guys at best. And even then, that's an insult. You know?
Do you think he
Right.
made Priest look bad?
Yes, 100%. But
Yeah.
Priest didn't
Good.
need him 100%. I mean, I'm not a big Priest fan. Like
Priest
I
did
think
good, though.
Priest is overrated.
He did good that
and
way. He did good there.
Yeah, but he did work well with that particular thing. Yeah, 100%.
And I'm sure they trained really a lot for that. But
Yeah.
again, it's almost like it's weird when, again, we know the reason why they're there. It's a big celebrity. It's a main event. But it's like, it kind of devalues what all these people train for as well. Like this guy spent like 10 years doing this, and all of a sudden you're here now. And I understand you put the work in to get here in a few months. But
Every celebrity should go through
it's
Suplex
the
City.
years. It's the years that it took. It's you're kind of insulting.
I agree with that because if Trump came back and went to another match, he should get F5. So that's a good one. Yeah.
I don't want to get too crazy, but there's a difference between having one of the biggest music stars in the world in the ring, Bad Bunny, and Jelly Roll.
Oh, 1,000%.
And
1,000%.
we know why Bad Bunny was in there, and we know why Jelly Roll was in there, and they're two different reasons.
Yeah.
And they're not on the same level. That's so it is what it is.
There's a reason why Bad Bunny hasn't been back after he's been asked a few different times to come back. He doesn't want to work with them anymore because of what's going on. Yeah.
There you go. So
Mick Foley he's in AEW now.
Yeah.
So
I mean, again, lines are going to be drawn.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, but he goes to AEW and Tony Khan's dad's a big Trump supporter, so
Yeah, there's that too. But yeah.
he says he stands on his morals.
Yeah, it's not his broadcast though.
Everybody's got a price, I guess, right? For the $1 million man.
It's the messaging, and it's not, again, money and donations. There are a lot of super PACs out there that rich people are involved in, and a lot of things like that too. So there's no
rich
But
people need to back them up.
Vince still owned WWE when Bad Bunny was involved, right?
Yes, Vince was still in control.
It's a little different management. So
Anybody rich needs to pay me and have me back them up. I will. I'll do it. Y'all know who I am, and you could immediately say, "Ernie just did it for the money." Hell yeah!
Then it can be like pallbearer.
Yeah. Anything for the money. You just tell me.
Yeah.
It wasn't about anything he believes in. It was just because
it was just the money. Yeah.
And he's like, I wouldn't tell you, but you'd know.
You'd be like, I ain't
You're
put
right there
nobody
with like
over.
luscious hair.
Yeah, it'd be great.
That big mane, like a lion's mane.
I'd fully be on the shot.
Yeah.
Everything. It's like, hey,
It's like something's up with this. I
yeah.
don't know
See,
what's
Ernie
going
lost
on.
weight in 2 months.
Yeah,
Yes, I
it's
did.
like, why is he like jacked in
he
with
finally
like,
got
a
the
lion's
deal.
mane?
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. Yes, he did. Let's do it. Yeah.
Tanya, bro, you need to change your wrestling name to El Panduce.
Yeah. Let me do it. Give me it. Now, I need a tag team partner who's coffee. Just like that. Like, we just go together. Yeah.
Marcus is a
bring
tag
everybody.
team. What are you talking about?
We'll do it. Marcus is.
Oh,
Yeah. Marcus is a milkman.
just as a reminder out there for any Joe fans, tomorrow is the 3rd, and they're going to be releasing the information that was leaked So all the stuff that's
Gee, I
surprised.
wonder what it's
Is
gonna
that
be.
real? They're really putting him in the hood?
Yeah.
We'll find out tomorrow.
100% real. Yes, the packaging and everything is all real. Is
it a Comic-Con exclusive?
No, it's a Pulse exclusive and BBTS.
Oh, very nice.
From what
Is
they
the
said,
crown removable?
Yes.
it's the crown removable. Yes,
Okay.
But on advertisements, it's with it. But
Yeah.
for a
right.
reason,
On the
obviously.
picture, it actually has it on the top.
I was
Yes.
gonna say, like, the one time they do it, they have this crown molded right on it.
right.
Yeah, watch me with a
It's
heat
got a
gun.
It's got a ring around it so you can see, like, it's wedged.
It comes in
and
on
everything.
Tuesday, and you catch me Thursday night on There Not Dolls with bandage tapes and just on my finger. I cut it off. I got it off, but it came with a
Yeah.
price. Yeah. So
It's
for more-
unfortunate, right?
Is
I
what?
kind of wanted a surprise. I wanted a surprise for tomorrow, so hopefully
That's why
they
leaks
didn't announce
suck,
everything.
dude.
Like nothing, not everything released.
I
Yeah.
have lost touch on all of the. It's been so busy and everything on the live shows and the releases of stuff and Comic-Con news and everything. Like, did you guys hear Adam's done with Gentle Giant? Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah,
So,
that's awesome.
Jada,
Yeah.
man.
we were the first show to break that news. So yeah. Congratulations to him going on over there. He's showing all little baby Adam stories. That's cool. I hope that's from them that they're giving him like a good send off.
Mm.
I really do. You know, that's nice for the company to do that. So we'll have to see.
How long was he with Gentle Giant?
19 years.
It would have been
Almost
20 in a
19
couple of
years.
months.
Said it would have been 20 in a couple of months.
Basically, it was 20.
Wow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's not normal anymore days. You know, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
And now June's making him work 14-hour days. It's awesome. So we'll have to see what's going on over there. Yeah.
I'm
Hopefully,
excited. It should be interesting.
you know, if you want to spoil anything, he will be bringing the Mortal Kombat line. We will
That's
be.
Honey, don't do this. I don't want people like believing you of all things.
Seriously, you're gonna get us in trouble.
No, Fallen Fett said it, right? Is it true?
Like he's
must
friends
be
with
true.
Adam, so obviously they know something.
Yeah.
I would like
Mark-
to see Jada do wrestling. AEW
I was just going to
has-
say that. Marcus, you asked where AEW. I
Yeah.
didn't want to say, but it's going straight to Adam.
They
So
wouldn't though. They've
we'll
got
see.
other they got other things to try. But yeah, it would
Yeah.
be great. They could probably do some of the best job without a doubt. But
It would just be kind of funny just knowing it's Adam doing majority shirtless, sweaty men action figures.
Well, he did also
He
work
already
on
did.
Mattel
He
stuff.
did all the Mattel
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what
Sorry,
he
my bad.
I hope he gets to take home his computer so I can get all the scans of Liv.
Whoa. What are you going to do with that?
I
one?
do believe
I
that
just
falls
want-
under some
want him-
NDA information or
Yeah.
proprietary.
Hey, it's in his computer and he's done with the company. After
and
2
he's like,
years,
I'm gonna get a 3D printer now, guys.
I can
Like,
show-
wonder
yeah.
why. I wonder why.
Next week, we just see like a giant statue of Liv behind Ernie.
yeah. Which exclusive were you missing from years ago? I have that
Yeah.
file. Here you go.
Ernie
Yeah.
won't tell you, but you'll notice it. You'll notice it.
Yeah, they're just all by me all the time.
Wait, didn't he work on Savage Land?
Yeah, everything that you missed, it will be there. It's gonna be great. Yeah. So yeah, for more toy news and everything going on, check out Between Two Sentinels tomorrow night, Wednesday. For Star Wars news, then it's the Sarlacc Digest, followed right up. They will have a lot to talk about on Monday with the Sarlacc Digest toy chest with all of the brand new Star Wars news that just dropped today. I am in for the 4-pack of the droid figures. That is awesome. That's right up my alley. And then Thursday night, for all of your toy news that you need, go join the Toy Migos at They're Not Dolls on Thursday night. All the links are below. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you,
Grumps,
Ernie.
do you have anything that you need to promote?
Happy Pride Month for those that celebrate, and happy Men's Health Month as well. That's all I got.
Yes, very,
That's a good
very
one.
important. Matt, anything that I missed?
You covered Between Two Sentinels. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, and
All right.
sometimes I stream video games whenever I can.
Hey, I've tried to start streaming Fortnite.
Ooh,
Well, come on with me, dude. We'll do a show.
yeah, we should do that.
Okay, awesome. I'm locked in.
Mhm.
Hound, What Discord are you on?
Toy Migos. If you want to yap it up with me, be there or be square. The only thing I gotta say is
Marcus, are you okay?
what?
Marcus looks like he's under attack. That's I'm
No, I'm not. I ain't doing
There's
anything.
something going on.
I had a plushie and it almost fell.
No.
Oh, okay. We'll get to your question. Okay, on the Toy Migos Discord, yes. Chamba, what do you got going on?
Chat Megas Assemble Tuesdays. World War Weekly on Mondays with Street Fighter Talk with me and Cheney. Wednesdays I'm on Playing Around's channel with Best and Worst of the week, and we've got Thursdays They're Not Dolls and TND Extra.
There you go. Yes, Marcus, what was your question?
I don't have a question, man. I'm just. Really
I thought you said you had a
now.
question.
No, I'm just really hungry.
Okay, we're
I am
gone. We're
too,
leaving
actually.
right now.
Feed
We're
him,
leaving
man.
right now.
Damn.
Joey, what do you got going on? I know I don't feed him enough. There's no snacks. I know.
Take care of your boy.
I'm sorry.
He just leaves me in the basement, man.
Damn.
In his basement. He leaves me in Toy Rensu's
In
basement.
a basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toy Rensu's basement, you know?
Yeah. Rensu doesn't know that you're there. Quiet. It's the blocked off wall. Yeah. Joey, what do you got going on?
At least leave him a peanut butter sandwich or something, dude.
Yeah. No, because he makes me take the crust off, and I'm not going to do picky.
We have that toy blowout thing. I think it's like some kind of trading thing for vintage toys and game consoles.
This Sunday.
This coming Sunday. So
yes.
I know I'll be there. I'm not. Were you going?
Yes, this Sunday in the city of Hesperia in the Inland Empire at the top of the Cajon Pass. The flyer has been in my channel this Sunday going on. There's a toy show actually going on. Toys, cards, video games. Me and Matt Logic will have a table. Moocher, Scott Solo, Joy will be there. Michael Wisman will be there with stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, lots of people. It's going to be cool. So thank you, Joey. Yes, come check us out this Sunday morning located on E Avenue. I do have the info in my story. Good.
That's about it. Yep.
Cool. Everybody good? Thank you guys once again for
you.
being here. It was great talk. Thank you, chat, Federation. I love all your guys' support, and thank you for joining us for this long and just sitting there and listening to us, even if you're not into wrestling. And for those who voice your opinion too, thank you. It's greatly appreciated. We will see you next week. Remember, all the links are below. So go support and be safe. Have a great weekend. And congratulations to all the graduates out there. Peace.